Some people don't like you to mention certain things. Some people don't want you to say this. Some people don't want you to say that. Some people think if you mention some things, they might happen. Some people are really fucking stupid.
This is the worst of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Damn.
We're so excited. One of our favorites is here today. Brian Regan. Going to get him in a second. Oh, yeah, you can bring him in. Walter from Indianapolis. What's up, Walter?
What's going on, guys?
There he is. We're rocking. We're rolling. We got Brian Regan entering the studio. He's one of our favorites, and that's about it. What's up?
Hey, that's really cool, man. I tell you what, you guys are blowing us out in Indianapolis, man. You guys need to come down. We'll have a big bash for the Indy 500.
Hey, that's not
awesome, man. Have a big giant wow banner we're going to make, man, and we're going to put it in the Indy 500 infield.
That's not a bad idea, man. We'd like to see that.
Yeah, we're going to do it. We got about 10 of us where I work. I was the first one to get XM, and I've got about 8 or 9 other guys turned on to it. And I signed up, man. I signed up for 2 years, so I'm good to go.
Cool, yeah. Thanks for spreading the virus for us. It's the O&A virus, Brian.
Dude.
The O&A virus.
All right.
All right, we got to...
Yeah, man. Old boy told that chick the other day, that her beaver smelled like a Basset House breath. That was it for me, man. I was hooked.
That's what got him.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, not that we try to be intelligent and highbrow. It's a line like that turns these people around.
Actually, that was one of Brian Regan's lines. He had a box that smelled like a Basset Hound. We took it right from his act. You know how filthy he is.
You know, that did ring a bell.
Yeah, Brian, we're doing this free play for XM this week. We're trying to convince people. They turned on the channel for everybody because we're a special little case, and you know why, because you're friends with us. You understand how ugly it could get around here. So they're a little scared. So we're on this little premium tier, but they opened it up for everybody this week. So if you have XM, you can be listening to us right now. Right. And now we have to convince these people to continue listening after today. It's kind of like a telethon. And guess how much it costs to continue listening to us a month?
$400.
Yeah, exactly.
Per month?
$2 lousy.
Whoa!
And we're begging people to continue listening to us after today.
So at the end of the month, when these people are sitting down to pay bills, they got to sit there and work out their budget and go, can we swing the O&A thing?
I think, yeah, the guy is toiling with the calculator, pen and paper, and his wife biting her nails behind him. He turns around and goes, "Honey, I think we can do it."
Well, if I order one less beer when I go out,
You know how Fridays I like to have 17 beers?
Right.
I'll just have 16. And then we can have O&A for the whole month.
And kitten, you can still go to college. $2.
$2 lousy.
Yeah, but now everyone's getting it for free this week. It's the last day of the free play. Mm-hmm. So now they're going to Monday have to pony up.
Yeah.
Pony up, people.
And I got to tell Brian one other thing. Yeah, and if they want to continue, they could call 1-800-XM-RADIO or subscribe online.
I try to do that over at Caroline's. The first show each night is completely free.
Yeah.
And then if they want to come to the second show, no one's taking me up on the second show
No,
yet.
huh?
No.
That's $2
Yeah,
for the second
$2
show?
for the second show.
Yeah, Brian's playing Caroline's all weekend long, and you better call for tickets because all his shows sell out when he comes to New York.
Yep.
Here's the last slug line, and then we can move on here. Best of all, if you order this week, the Opie and Anthony Show, you'll get O&A for the remainder of 2004 at no additional charge.
For the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year. Now, look, it's only $2 a month to begin with. This offer ends Sunday, the 12th, which is kind of, let's sake of argument, it's like the month is half over.
Right.
So we have to read this nice bullet point so people could save $1.
It's $1 savings. You won't have to pay for the rest of the year. That's right.
That's great if it was February,
Yeah, or if it cost like $40
I like when furniture companies advertise that you won't have to pay until the next year. No one could sit down and figure that out. Well, it's November now. Yeah. We don't have to pay until next year for this table. We'd be crazy not to get it.
Make no payments till next year at Siemens.
So, Brian, you were on our last show.
Yes.
And, we've talked to him on the phone since getting this new gig at XM Satellite Radio.
Congratulations, by the way.
We only had to wait 2 years and 4 months.
2 years in exile.
That was the last time we saw you, face to face. 2 years, 4 months.
2 years. He was the guest on our last show, and I think that's why it was our last show with you. Potty mouth and FCC violations.
I know. I'm here to apologize formally.
Flying out of you like that.
Remember how uncomfortable that day was?
Oh, my God.
We were like talking in code. We were talking about the Sex for Sam thing by referring it to as the peanut butter and jelly incident or whatever.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Remember?
that. Yeah, because we couldn't talk about it. The bosses had put a gag order on
Brian is just in studio. He just wants to sell some tickets to his gig, and all hell is breaking loose around us.
People were. Why didn't I cancel my appearance too? Like,
No, I wouldn't have done that.
No, man, you hung in there until the end, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. So people were tuning in and hearing the peanut butter and jelly references going, what did Brian do?
Yeah.
What did he do with that routine that has turned so many people off?
The Catholic Church is so upset at peanut butter and jelly. I don't get it.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah. You've been very busy, as you usually are. Touring. How many shows you do a year, would you say?
I do 3 shows a year.
First one's free.
Yeah, the first one's free. The second one they pay for. And then the third one we just see how that goes. I don't know. You know, I try not to go out too often because I have a wife and children, I've been told.
Yeah, now this is something
You know,
you weren't a daddy 2 years ago, were you?
Yeah.
You
I've
were?
got a 5.5-year-old boy, and we have a little baby girl now too. So,
But you had a little baby.
Yeah, and
wow, we haven't
girl.
seen you in a while. I remember when you had your son. That seemed like yesterday. He's 5.5 now.
Yeah, he's 5.5.
Oh, wow.
And I try to be funny around him, and sometimes I just want to be myself, but sometimes, and he'll say things like, "Daddy, that's funny, just not funny enough for me to laugh." And he's not being a Weisenheimer. He's like,
that's what he feels.
He's just concerned about my feelings. You know?
Yeah,
you make people laugh all over the country, but you can't make your own son laugh. I love that.
He says it with a straight face.
Yeah.
It's funny, just not funny enough for me to laugh. Oh, I understand, son. I understand.
I'll try harder.
It's not worth my energy, Dad, to really give a good guffaw.
Have you done the snow cone bit for him? Maybe that one will make him laugh.
No, I don't want to perform for him.
You don't want to do material for him?
Yeah, I just want to be daddy.
You should set up a nice brick wall and a microphone and sit him down there.
Well, you know what?
Spotlight.
I got him for Christmas last year. I got him like a microphone stand, but like it's for kids. It's like a bright yellow microphone stand. It's a little one, and it has 2 foot pedals, one for laughter and one for applause. And I find myself so envious of his mic stand. I mean, if I only had the 2 foot pedals,
right?
I know I could get through every show. I don't care what you guys do, folks. I got it right here. Ah!
What was it? Do you remember what that's called?
No,
it's a stand-up comic play set or something?
I don't know.
That actually has more dignity than playing a guitar on stage.
And the crowd would not even know that you're bombing because you blow them over with the volume of the laughter that's coming out of the mic stand.
Every joke kills. Every joke kills.
I don't need you, folks.
That's a little scary. I like that though. That it's even they've even got the niche for the stand-up comic dad. You know, like I can understand. You go to the toy store, and if you're a construction worker, you get the little tool belt for your son. You know, you're a doctor. They got the little doctor kit for your son. I never knew that there was like a stand-up comedy thing.
There's
a
whole
little
aisle.
Fake bottle of Jack Daniels to drown your sorrows in.
Yeah, and a hot chick telling you how much her boyfriend liked you.
Yeah, the little Barbie doll. You pull the string. Oh man,
that's great.
So that's what's going on there.
Good. And you're raising, I like that you're raising your children in a nice, wholesome city.
Yeah.
Where do you live now?
Out in Las Vegas. Across the street from Siegfried and Roy.
Wonderful.
You know, they had local elections there, and they put the billboards on the side of the road with the candidates would have their name and then 2 one-word qualities. You're supposed to make your decision based on this. John Smith, leadership, integrity. Oh, say no more. That's what I'm looking for right there. The only way that would be helpful is if his opponent had a billboard right next to it. Steve Roberts, laziness, thievery. Oh, no. I don't think so, Mr. Roberts. I think I like this guy on the left.
Why Vegas, man?
Yeah, how do you pick Vegas?
Well, because of my gambling and drinking.
All right, makes
Woman-
perfect sense.
Womanizing.
Womanizing?
Yeah. Is that a verb? Womanized.
Womanized.
I'm going to go out and do some womanizing tonight. My wife's family's from there. So,
Oh.
yeah. When we knew we were going to have another child, I wanted her to have some help when I did go out on the road.
Right.
So.
Did you not want to move to Vegas?
No, I like it.
I know you
She's
like
not,
it now.
She's not listening right now.
I know you like it
She's
now.
not?
Tell us the truth, Brian.
No, I love it. I truly do.
Because some guys are forced to maybe make some, and some women are forced to make moves based on the guy's job or something like that. But it just,
I like it there, man.
You like it?
I like getting out of because I was living in L.A. and the whole L.A. thing was, getting a little tiring. You ask people in L.A. how you doing. I've got an audition tomorrow. I've got a script come in through the fax machine. I just wanted to know how you were doing, man. I'm up for a pilot. Okay, relax.
Could you take my breakfast order now?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yes. Congratulations. I'll take another orange juice.
Let's go to the phone and talk to Toolbag. What's up, Toolbag?
Good morning, Dildos. How are you?
We're doing well. What's going on with
this
you?
is
Nothing much. I just had some eggs for breakfast.
You just had some eggs for breakfast?
And I was wondering if Brian ever put dirt in a cup.
Oh, no.
That is the worst setup I've ever heard.
Well, Brian's used to the bad setups on this show.
Well, but that was the worst ever.
I just had some breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Toolbag?
Toolbag, yeah. From Nolans.
That's a cool name.
From
man.
Nolans.
It's the school. The whole school thing is about 6 minutes long, so I'd feel awkward.
Yeah,
he picked a nice long one, set it up badly. He really did a good job.
Everyone else in the studio just get up and leave. He's going to be doing a school thing. This thing is about 19 minutes.
I think we need shorter setups.
Well, he gave away part of the punchline, too. The cup of dirt's a great, funny line.
Yeah.
Here's a cup of dirt, which is great, and this idiot gives it away.
Hey, Brian.
No, he's a good guy.
He stinks. Not a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Brian, when you were growing up, were you into Evel Knievel like Anthony and I? I just
man.
thought I had asked that question.
Yeah.
I think that bit's only a minute 48.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take a few seconds.
Yeah. Evel Knievel. I saw him again the other day. He gets interviewed, and whenever he's on a talk show, the interviewer wants to ask him, what it was like at Caesar's Palace when he fell off the motorcycle and bounced around like 83 times. What were you thinking right before you fell off the motorcycle? What were you thinking? Oh, I remember thinking, hey, did I turn off the iron? Then my leg snapped in half. Then I was thinking, hey, maybe I should get a puppy. What do you think I was thinking? I was thinking, ah! Something like that, if I remember right. I believe I've crystallized my thoughts.
Yeah, see?
There you go.
That's a quickie.
That's how it's done.
The big yellow one's the sun.
So what did he call you guys? When
dildos.
See, that's the difference between the other radio and satellite.
Oh, yeah, you could curse
So
it.
you get greeted with, hey, hey, dildos.
Hey, dildos.
You're on the air. Oh, thanks, dildos. Am I on, dildos?
We're also called shit dicks, if you really want to know.
Oh, now you did it.
And that's going to take a little too long to explain to you, Brian Regan.
Whatever happened to gentlemen?
Well,
gentlemen.
Kind of overplayed.
Call you guys gentlemen?
Kind of overplayed in the year 2004.
Years ago, when broadcasters used to show up in their suits and ties. It's radio, but they used to show up to work in the suits and ties. They were professional broadcasters, broadcasting the news, and maybe someone would come in and play the piano in front of a big microphone, and they would introduce them. Did they ever dream that there would be a medium where we would sit here and people would call up and go,
yeah, shit dicks. How you doing? Hey, dildos. What's that rumbling I feel? I believe it's a radio legend rolling around in his grave, and I can feel him right through the ground.
It's just how things change for the worse sometimes.
Like with Paul Harvey, it's one of those guys that have been around for years, like such a classic, you know.
Oh yeah, and they just have such respect for the industry and the medium, and they hate shows like this where we pick up the phone to "Hello, dildos." it just degrades everything they've worked for. It's like building a monument, spending your life building a monument so people can go inside and have sex with hookers in it and just crap on each other.
Well, maybe he'll come around. Maybe Paul Harvey will change, you know.
Come around, yeah.
Yeah, and go, I was having sex with... I can't do a Paul Harvey.
Well, I thought all of a sudden Johnny Carson had taken over Paul Harvey's...
I do one voice. He's pretty much interchangeable with anyone.
Having sex when...
Hey, Tom in Jersey has a question for Brian Regan.
Get off at the Slauson. Cut off your Slauson.
Wow. Go ahead, Tom.
Karnak.
Yes.
Hey,
Karnak.
you guys suck.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Brian, I just was curious. While you're in town, are you staying at a friend's house or are you staying at a hotel?
Oh, that's a very good question.
That's a good question.
Because he is from Vegas. He's in
legitimate
New York.
question.
He's playing Caroline's all weekend long. Yeah, where are you staying,
I'm
Brian?
actually staying at a friend's house, and I'm sleeping on their fold-out couch, which is I get a kick out of people when people assume you don't want to stay in a hotel. Oh, you don't want to stay in a nice hotel. You want to stay with us and be uncomfortable for a few days. You know, I don't mind staying in a hotel. We won't have it. We won't have it. You're going to stay with us and sleep on our fold-out couch. What did I do? People don't sleep on their own fold-out couch. They have no idea what a torture rack the thing is. A mattress about the size of a crepe. There's a death bar going right down the middle. It's like you're sleeping on the top of a doghouse. Oh, yeah. This is nice. Feeling good. Feeling good about life. Did you sleep well? Yeah, once I got under the couch with the dog. Using their guest bathroom. People's guest bathrooms are sometimes like way too nice. They're like little museums. They should put like a velvet rope at the door, you know, and you could just look in. Oh, that's nice. Where do I go? You got some kind of bush? Because I think I'm underqualified for your bathroom. I go in there. I couldn't find any soap. They have like this little bowl of colored shells, which I finally figure out is the soap, and I'm afraid to use any one of them too much to get rid of the ridges, so I'm working my way around. And then I'm trying to carve them back in with my fingernail. Who messed up my shells? Now I've got a bowl of balls. It was I. I am Spartacus.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God, that is so
I don't know
funny.
if that answers his question.
I think it does.
Oh,
Opie's wanted to stay with people, guys, though. You like when you
stay
go
with
out to
people?
L.A., you stay with Bob Eatman, you stay with Greg Brady.
No, I didn't stay over Greg
You didn't
Brady's
stay
house.
over Greg
No,
Brady's
no,
house?
No.
You stay with Bob, though, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well,
you
there's
stay
a
at his
whole
house.
upstairs. It's better than just staying at a friend's house.
Who else did you stay? You stay like when you went to Buffalo, I guess? Did you stay with friends there? or something?
No.
Huh.
You're off on this one. I'm sorry
I thought
to say.
you did, because I'm completely with Brian on that one.
I love hotels.
Staying at people's houses.
I love hotels.
I even love crappy hotels over people's houses.
I mean, I like visiting people, but I want to be able to say, all right, good seeing you.
Take it easy.
See you later.
Yeah.
I'm leaving your house now and not sleeping awkwardly here all night.
And no matter how comfortable they make you, it's never as comfortable as you'd be in a hotel. When you could just kick your underwear off and walk to the bathroom and leave the TV on loud all night if you want.
All right. Well, Brian Regan's in studio. He's playing Caroline's all weekend long.
I think the number is 212-757-4100.
Yeah, tickets are going fast if they're not gone. Before we continue,
Jimmy's a comedy club Rolodex.
No, just the I remember Stress Factory
He's
in
shaped
Caroline's.
like one too.
Eric, can you
roly-poly decks?
Eric, could you cook my Pop-Tarts? It's morning radio. I got some Pop-Tarts. I just so happen to have these Pop-Tarts.
Look at that.
Eric, if you will, give it to the intern to
What
cook.
if he doesn't know how? Opie, what if he doesn't know how to cook?
I don't know.
Well,
what.
hey, you don't have to worry about that.
No?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
they have directions on the box. They have 2 sets of directions.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now listen carefully, Eric. You're getting advice how to cook Pop-Tarts
In
from
case
Brian Regan.
if you don't understand one set of directions, you abandon that whole track and get on something a little easier for yourself. They have a set of toaster directions, which, believe it or not, is more than one step. How could there possibly be more than one step? I can only think of one. Step 1, toast the Pop-Tarts. Go ahead, toast them. Hey, are you still reading this? But they've managed to break them into smaller increments. These are some of the actual steps. I would love to be in the room watching somebody who has to consult these. Number 1, remove pastry from pouch. Oh. Okay. I see where they're going with this. We're banging on all cylinders now. Number 2, insert pastry vertically. They're reading toaster directions. You're going to throw the vertical concept at them? And then they have a set of microwave directions. You can actually microwave a Pop-Tart. They just blew me away. How long does it take to toast a Pop-Tart? A minute? If you want them dark? People don't have that kind of time? I think if you need to zap fry your Pop-Tarts before you head out the door, you might want to loosen up your schedule. And if you look, it says microwave on high for 3 seconds. I'm not making that up. I don't think I want to wake up and be eaten in 3 seconds. The alarm goes on. Put them in. Dang, it's late. I got to get out of here. If you're waking, eating, and hauling in 3 seconds, you're booking yourself too tight.
There you go. That help you out?
Yes. Actually, last week my Pop-Tarts were burned. So
They were burnt,
Brian. So
You put them in for 4 seconds?
I must have been 4 seconds.
You got to put them in for 3 seconds. It says it clearly right on the box.
I've ever seen burnt Pop-Tarts. They're that easy.
I would really like to set up a new bit, but I don't know any of Brian's new bits because I haven't seen him in a while.
We'll see him tonight.
Yeah.
We're going. We're all
right,
going.
Man.
Everyone's going.
We'll just throw words out at you. Weatherman, eye doctor.
Are you trying?
Yeah, I want to hit a new bit.
Connor Peterson.
Oh,
God.
Is that Lacey Peterson reference? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bird sounds on TV
Hey,
when they're playing golf.
The Lacey Peterson thing.
Uh-oh.
You know, when they gave the
the
verdict.
Yeah.
For some reason, they wouldn't show the verdict on TV. That had to be. They had to just show a photo of them, and you could hear the audio. I have no idea why they would show the entire trial on TV, and then the verdict you have to listen to. But everyone knows what the verdict was. But like, if you were the jury foreman, wouldn't you be tempted to just play around? Have you reached a verdict? We have, Your Honor. Could you please read the verdict for the court? Yes, Your Honor. We, the jury, in the case against Scott Peterson, find the defendant not guilty. No, guilty! Guilty, I'm sorry, guilty. There were 2 boxes, I read the wrong one. I'm sorry, guilty. Just give him that little moment of,
oh my God!
Give him that OJ moment.
Yeah, to give him that, and then he can think about that moment for the rest of his life.
when he thought he was off the hook. God, that is good. Not guilty.
That's almost a blue bit there, Brian. Are you changing your act on us?
I didn't use any foul language. I don't think.
I like a bit that conjures up a dead mother and unborn child.
Yeah.
He has a new daughter.
That angle.
Yeah, he has a new daughter.
Can I speculate as to why they only show? I'm wondering if it's to keep the jury off TV. Is that a possible reason?
Perhaps.
Yeah, but they can show. A lot of times they have the camera on the defendant, and
I don't think they
get to
show
watch
the
his
jury.
reaction.
Maybe the judge just won't allow it because the media's such scumbags and want to spinning it towards the jury. I'm not.
They didn't show. I didn't think they'd showed the jury in the OJ thing when she stumbled through all
Orenthal.
We, the jury, find the defendant Orenthal, the juice.
It was her big moment, and she blew it.
I thought that was a joke. I'll tell you that when she said not guilty. Come on, now she's going to say guilty.
Now do that. Now the real part.
Where's the guilty part?
Where's the real verdict?
Hey, Dave, what's up? Dave checking in from Brooklyn. Hey, Dave.
Hey, guys, what's up? I'm a huge fan. Brian, I've been always trying to catch a show anytime I'm in Brooklyn.
Thanks.
I'm in New York, but I was wondering if you can make my day and actually say the C word live on the radio.
That's not Brian's thing, man.
Cheese?
That's what I'm saying.
Cheese? Well...
Yeah, I use cheese a lot in my act. It's a funny word, and I'll be happy to. Cheese!
He's not blue. You're not going to get dirty language out of him.
Well, I was hoping. You never know with him.
I've heard the word. I've heard the word.
Yeah.
What do you
Heard
think?
the S word and the
S?
F word. Yeah, all of them.
Kenny, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hanging with Brian Regan.
Yeah, I'm going to work today, and I need to get some donuts. And I'm not sure how many to get, and I'm always a little confused when I'm picking them out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I think I might be able to help you with that.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm familiar with these donut places. I'm actually...
This is the
I'm actually-
worst. These are
actually
the
going
worst
along with
setups
this.
ever.
Like it's,
Yeah, go along with it.
yeah, I feel bad for the donut ladies. People can't make up their mind. I don't know what it is about buying donuts, but people freak out. They go in there, okay, all right. I want a dozen donuts, and you have a lot of donuts. All right, I'm going to start with 4 chocolate. I want 2 twisty goos. I want a lemon twirler. I want a honey puff. I want a raspberry crunch. No, 2 chocolate. No, one. Put them back. I want a Bavarian apple crunch. Get the ladder. Hey, why don't you go out inside and think it over, huh? It's a big decision. Can't blow donut day.
Yeah.
I'm going to edit myself. I feel awkward going into like a 5-minute. And that is the end of the donut joke.
How Donut Day went. Another day in Donut Land.
I'm just waiting to actually go into a donut place and just have one donut lady recognize me from that bit. But it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened?
No, it hasn't happened.
That would
special
That'd
moment.
be funny. Brian in Sacramento. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Great to talk to you.
Thanks.
Hey, man, I was watching TV the other day, and I noticed I was watching fishing. You ever watch fishing on TV?
Hey, you know, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. And it'll make you worry about yourself. I mean, you know, you're sitting there for 15 minutes going, I better get a life. I'm watching fishing. I'm not even fishing. I'm watching fishing. I'm too lazy to fish. I'm taping fishing to watch again later. And at the end of the fishing show, they roll credits. That's what kills me. There's like 90 people involved with these 2 guys fishing, and one of the credits is film editor. This poor guy. He's got to watch all the footage that's not exciting enough to make it into that final show. He's got to sit there. No. That's when the mosquito got him. That was an inadvertent lurch. We can't use an inadvertent lurch. One of the credits is writer. I'm not making that up. Look at the end of the fishing show. Writer. What are they writing? Ooh, she's a beauty. Zing! Guy's got to worry about his lines. He catches a fish. You have a line. Oh, it's a fish. It's a beauty fish. It's a fish. Fish and a beauty. It's a fish and a beauty fish. He's a fish and a beauty fish. Okay, cut. You want to work on your line? You want some time in your trailer to work on your line?
Speaking of fishing, whales.
I just like how the
whales.
I like how the writer on the program still uses a
typewriter.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. He hasn't moved on to computers yet.
He doesn't have
no word processor, nothing. Just zing.
Imagine.
Ding.
Yeah, still banging out a report on a typewriter like that. Zing. I had to do. I don't know how. When I went to college, this was before computers. I can't even. I had to write papers and stuff on regular typewriters with the whiteout and the whole thing.
Yeah.
What I would give to have my college years over again, and you could just use a word processor.
Kids these days.
They have no idea.
They got it easy.
There was the one thing you'd put under the typewriter, too. It was like a pad you'd push if you made a mistake, and you hit it and it whites out for you.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
what was that?
That was modern.
No,
like a
I
little
didn't
piece
even know.
of paper with some whiteout on it.
Yeah. It would just white out for you.
Man.
The whiteout ribbon they would have on there where you hit
Right.
that.
Maybe that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there was three. There was like black, red, and then there was the whiteout ribbon.
Yeah, the whiteout ribbon. You'd hit this weird combination of keys, like you're Emerson, Lake, and Palmer playing something, and then wham, you hit a letter, and it would white it out.
That's what I mean, I think.
And they were looking, just going, well, they can't possibly get printing any further than this. We've reached the pinnacle.
I think we've maxed out on the technology. We have the whiteout ribbon
the whiteout
portion.
ribbon is as far as typing at home is ever going to go.
And you could never really read it once it was fixed. Like, what? She's a K-U-N-T. What is that?
I thought I fixed that.
I wanted to spell cheese. Let's say hi to Pete in Connecticut. Pete, what's up?
Hey, guys. Brian, you're the absolute king. I swear to God, I catch your special every time it's on Comedy Central.
Thank you.
Speaking of fishing and pregnant women, have you ever, the other day I went up to this friend of mine who I thought was pregnant.
Oh, my gosh.
Really embarrassing.
Yeah, man.
She wasn't pregnant after all.
Oh, boy, what an awkward situation. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes, too, man.
Was it?
You know, you walk up there and, hey, when's that baby due? What baby? Hey, at the zoo, the pandas. I knew they were trying to have one. I just thought we'd say hello and start talking about the fluffy zoo animals over at the zoo area, at the zoo area where they keep the fluffy zoo creatures. You know what's worse is when you guess somebody's gender wrong, because there's no recovering from that one. Hey, excuse me, sir, ma'am. Okay, okay, bye, bye, human, bye, person. Nice to meet you, individual.
I had that pregnant thing happen. We were talking on the show.
Oh.
Well, it was kind of similar. Pirates of the Caribbean, the DVD came out. It was the first day, and I kind of liked the movie. I decided to go buy it. And I go up to the counter, and the guy that's working the register, true story, he had an eye patch on. And I said, oh, wow, you guys are getting into it today because the movie came out.
Oh, like he was dressed like a pirate?
Well, he had the patch.
Did he have a shirt and a parrot?
I don't
anything else?
All I saw was the eye patch.
Seeing eye parrot, you make fun of that too.
All I saw was the eye patch. I'm like, oh wow, you guys are really getting into the release of the movie, He's like, excuse me, and that's when I realized that he probably just has one eye and he's covering up. I was so uncomfortable.
I did a corporate gig one time.
Who's booking this?
It was some company, a small company. And they had, like, the owner, who wasn't there for some reason, gave, like, a video presentation to, that was, like, on the stage. And he had something wrong with his eye, and they pixelated his eye out. I'm not making this up.
Are you kidding?
And when he would move, the pixelation would move over his eye, and no one explained what was wrong with his eye. I mean, what was behind that pixelation,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's worth pixelating, why wouldn't you go get a patch? If you need to pixelate.
Wow. And you never found out? You didn't ask
No,
somebody?
I didn't want to ask. It's like, hey, I didn't want to go on stage and have that be my opening thing. What's the deal with a guy's eye? Your boss. What was that all about?
The guy that's paying me.
Yeah, the guy that's signing my check, maybe.
Hear that whole audience go,
ooh. You're not allowed to talk about that.
Not the eye.
I don't know what this guy's getting at. We'll try it. Ken, what's up?
Hey, Brian, I just want to let you know you're the best. I saw you at the Strand in Lakewood a couple months ago. You were killed.
Thank you, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm getting ready to take my bicycle out, and I'm going to do some stunts. And if my 9-year-old paramedic's around, what do you think you should do?
Wow. Well, wait, we used to do that when we were kids, man. We would make do the bike ramp stuff out in the street. And we put the cement block out in the middle of the road. That's one thing you can do, because that's where all the cars are. And you angle some wooden plank up to it. And the object is for one kid to get on his bike, ride as fast as he could, and see how high he could go. And that's as far as we planned. It wasn't until the first kid was flipping in midair. What happens now? We don't know. And he'd hit a mailbox. And then you'd have the 9-year-old paramedics running up. We didn't know what to do. Get some leaves!
We did that.
He had the easy part, though. He just had to lay there and hurt. The hard part was being the kid who got sent in first to tell Mom. That's like the hardest part growing up, you know, because if you were picked, you'd have to run in and be strong enough to let her know it's important, but not so over the top to freak her out where she couldn't handle it. So you would run in the house, hey, Mom, hey, how you doing? Just thought I'd run in at full speed and, you know, to say hello. And, oh, you know Kevin. Okay, well, you know how, like, his right arm usually it bends like that? Well, it's not bending like that, but we know that you said you had to go get some milk later, so we were thinking since you have to go anyway, if you just might want to take him to the hospital. And if you get peanut butter, get smooth.
Well, now they have the peanut butter and the jelly in the jars together, making it kind of easy for you to make the sandwich.
That's true. That's a good observation, Opie.
Thank you.
I've noticed that.
Thanks.
I have to go check that out.
Thanks, Brian. And
isn't that like in the stores?
Why not?
Hey, we had a bird get stuck in our house the other day.
Oh.
Have you ever had that happen?
No.
Bird flew in the front door.
Oh, I've had a bat. I've had a few bats.
You had a bat?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I used to have when I worked in college. I was a what do you call it? Yeah, I was a bat. I worked part time as a bat. I was like Batman on campus. They needed a superhero. No, we had a bird get stuck in our house the other day. It flew in, couldn't get out, and you know, so it's like horrifying for everyone. You know, you're ducking, but what we found ourselves actually like trying to reason with the bird. We're like talking, going, "The window's open in the kitchen. The window's open in the kitchen." Like he's gonna go, "Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? Oh, the kitchen. Okay. I didn't understand that because I'm a bird. Thank you, human being. I was checking the foyer. I'll reroute myself. Humans are smart. They know which windows are open."
You do turn into an idiot when something like that happens. You get a bird in there, and like you said, you're ducking. When that thing flies, when it lands somewhere, everyone's all right. You got like your ancient. It's 2004, and you're like a caveman with some net. You grab like the comforter off the bed or something, and you're gonna and you turn into caveman. It's just a hunting thing. It might as well be a pterodactyl in your cave. You just turn into this primal thing, and when it takes off, everyone. You all perky and jerky like Ben.
We actually got beach towels, and like we rolled them up. You know how like you would make rat tails when you're a kid?
Yeah.
And we would.
Were you snapping its little butt and laughing?
The bird, trying to help him find the window. Like that's gonna do the trick. We're swinging beach towels. Oh, thanks for the aerodynamic assistance. I needed that little extra swoosh to find that kitchen window you had been talking about.
I'd fly out of here, but those towels are making a hell of a wind shear. I can't even get off the chair.
I was saying, in college, I was a security guard, and I got to campus early, and there was a woman student who called from her room saying there was a bat in her room, and they called me. I'm from Miami. I'd never seen a bat. So I had to go to her room, and this bat was just circling like on the top of the ceiling, and she wanted me to get rid of the bat, and I said, "What am I going to do?" You know. So she had a tennis racket. She was into tennis, so I grabbed her tennis racket, and I just kept swinging at this thing, and I ended up killing the thing with the tennis racket. It was like, it was a horrible thing.
Wow,
so,
that really sticks
is that bad?
with you?
Oh yeah, I haven't slept since.
I just can't picture Brian Regan taking a life even out of a bat.
Man, it made me feel good. I laughed maniacally when it was wriggling in its final gasps of breath.
Zachary from Delaware. What's up, Zachary?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty good. We're hanging with Brian Regan. He's at Caroline's all weekend long here in New York City.
Awesome. Yeah, did he fly into town, and were there any delays?
Ooh,
there was about a 30-minute delay. And it left the gate on time, and then just sat there for about a half hour. And the captain finally gets on after a half hour. "Oh, folks, let me tell you what's going on up here." Oh, I hope it's good. Has that ever followed with anything even remotely good? "Let me tell you what's going on up here, folks. we found a big bag of money on board, and no one has claimed it. So the tower has instructed us to divvy it amongst all you passengers. Apologize for the delay. The problem is there's over $7 million in cash. And what we're running into, each individual stack is getting so high they keep toppling over. Can't apologize enough, folks, from the flight deck. Our apologies. It's never that. It's always, somebody put our engine in upside down. And there's only one tool in our galaxy that can fix this. And it's in Madagascar. The tower has instructed us to go to a holding area and remain there until anyone on board dies a natural death. Why do they always listen to the tower? I've never understood that. They never question the authority of the tower. Well, the tower's telling us to hold here. Well, what do you think? What do you think, Captain, about what the tower's telling us? Wouldn't once you just want to hear him go, the tower's telling us to hold, but you might notice I'm rumbling along the grass. You look out the right, you'll see all those aircraft lined up on the runway. The tower keeps telling us we're number 19 for takeoff. I say we're number 1. What's the tower going to do? Why, Iota? You never should have done that. You're right, I shouldn't have. I should have listened better. If you need me, I'll be up in the clouds.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's hilarious, man.
Oh, that is funny.
Hey, what time do we have to get you out of here? I mean, we'd have you all morning, but someone was telling me you have to be out of here soon, no?
About 8:30.
Oh, good.
He's
Okay.
got other things to do.
And you know,
today.
we don't have to break. We just...
That's right.
I know. We've been hanging out for 40 minutes already. We just hang. It's a hang, Brian.
What do you do, like, after you do some morning radio and then you take a little nappy before...
I do charity work.
You do some charity work quickly, yeah?
Yeah. Jim and I, we go over to the soup kitchens and ladle out the soup.
That's
and,
nice, around the holidays.
Are there really such places?
I've never been to one, no.
I always wondered about that.
You know what we should do for Brian is play Norton's mom's phone call.
I would love that.
Get Brian Regan's take on this, because Brian is... probably the polar opposite of our fine Jim Norton here.
Married, children, responsible, adult.
No, I don't mean... well, yeah, he is great, but his personal life is a little different than yours, Brian.
Personal life.
Oh, yeah. Norton talks about hookers a lot on this show.
Yeah.
The ladies of the evening, if you will. And
love of them and hate of them at the same time.
Like and simultaneous.
Yeah.
He spends a lot of money on this hobby.
Right.
And, well, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago now, Jim came in here and told us all that he wants to swear off hookers, Brian.
All right.
He wants to turn over a new leaf. He wants to try to find a lady, maybe have a couple kids like yourself, maybe move out to, Vegas and start a nice little home life for himself.
Good luck with that quest.
Thanks. He lasted 4 days, by the way, if you're keeping track at all.
It's already over with, huh? Okay.
I'm starting again. I'm on like 2 days now.
Yeah, he's starting again. He's up to 2 days, so it's good, right?
I want to buy a place. I'm just dumping my money into prostitutes, and it's sickening.
So, Brian, Jim's mom called Jim and left a message. And, of course, now Jim doing radio full-time with us decided, there you go, Brian.
That was actually very nice.
Wasn't that a sweet?
Feel the love coming through.
Yeah.
She loves you very much.
Oh, yeah, we get along
That's what
great.
I got out of that.
Ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening, Dr. Phil,
And she's telling me when she's like, you better, you could tone up a little. She's like, look, I've seen you. I understand why you have to pay, stupid, but for financial reasons, do a crunch.
She figures she's giving advice anyway. She might as well hit a few different topics. At the same,
right, I'm not saying you're wrong to get horse, but
Yeah, you know what else I just picked up this time around? It was the fact that, it's not only getting rid of the whores, the ladies of the evening, and working out and relieving the tension, but meeting new people.
At the gym, yeah. Maybe.
I just picked up on that one. Maybe she wants you to to meet some new
Your future
people.
girlfriend could be on a Stairmaster right now.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. You could go meet some people and release some tension. And
You're going to meet down at the gym, you know?
Stop being a filthy embarrassment to the entire family.
I just can't picture you in the gym like, hi, my name's Jimmy. You are?
How is Christmas going to be after this phone call?
There'll be a lot of avoided eye contact.
So you just keep looking at the plate of food. Man, this is good. You just keep cutting.
More ham.
Man, oh man, I can't even pick my head up from this.
Hungry enough to eat a whore.
So, Brian, I don't think you've ever had a phone call like that from Mom, huh?
No, I haven't, but, you know.
But God bless.
It's nice, though. You could feel like, you know, she cares a lot about Jimmy.
But you know what? They could have gone the other direction where she was, like, all angry and upset. I mean, it was like, it was cool. But,
or she could have encouraged me to get more. Like, look, don't listen to them. You got to pay to get it sucked. Who cares? Who's looking?
You need any extra money? I'll chip in for you.
What do you think your father does when I'm tired?
They're all natural and normal. There's no need to feel awkward about it.
Right.
They're listening. Brian's going to be at Caroline's all weekend long. I've just been told that only Sunday is available. The 8 o'clock show Sunday still available for tickets, 212-757-4100. Someone's asking about your website, Brian. Do you have one? Or
yes, I have a website.
Is it
a web address?
Yeah.
It's just my name, BrianRegan.com.
All right.
So that's
REGAN, right?
REGAN.
And when are you going to put out another CD? That CD that you had out, brilliant.
Well, thank you.
You didn't make any money off it because who makes money off comedy CDs these days? But
that actually worked out okay. I have a I have a DVD coming out very soon.
Oh, look at you!
A DVD.
Yes.
To show
I don't
off
know what that means.
To show off how handsome you are.
It's a technical term for a video.
Everyone's going to see how handsome he is, Anthony.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, well, that's basically the whole point of it, you know. Yeah. I mean, the material is almost like secondary. It's just so people can take a look at, you know, how I look. And, you know, I'm into the grooming.
Sure. Yeah. You could tell.
Are you a metrosexual?
I don't know what that means, but...
it's guys that like to, you know, keep everything neat and orderly, but they're not gay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
straight guys with gay fashion sensibilities. It's not even. It's like guys who are like really neat and coiffed properly and all.
No,
that
do the whole
that.
Go get facials and manicures and.
Absolutely, yeah. Go visit a sick friend. You know, just.
Even that. Caring deeply about friends and stuff. That's.
We're getting a lot of instant feedback for Brian.
Yes.
Mike from Jersey writes, "Hey Brian, there was a big lottery drawing recently, and I was watching a news reporter covering the line of people waiting to buy a lottery ticket. Have you ever seen this happen while watching the news?"
Wow. Your listeners have some very pointed questions.
Yes.
Yeah. It kills me, the lottery jackpot story on the news. It's the biggest nothing story, and they cover it every time. Whenever the jackpot gets high, they always send some new reporter down there where they sell tickets so he can show you how long the line is. You know, some cutting-edge journalism. There's nothing to say. You have the two in the newsroom. We have a $180 million jackpot. We have our correspondent, Hank Edwards, standing by down at the ticket line. Hank, what's going on down there? We have a long line. There are a lot of people standing in it. They want to win the lotto. Back to you. Describe the action down there, Hank. It's single file, and they're all facing that way because the cashier is over there, so they're facing the way they're going. I think they'd feel awkward if they were facing in a backward type of fashion and stepping up awkwardly in a backward way. So what they're doing is they're looking at the back of the head of the person in front of them, and if this one steps up, this one fills in the gap. It's like a pattern I'm noticing. That's a great report, Hank. Ask them some questions. Do you want to win or lose? I've heard them ask that. People in line. Would you like to win the lottery? No, but there's a gentleman a few behind me who mentioned he might want to win. You know what kills me about the lotteries when I don't know what it is about a lottery jackpot. I defy you to tell anyone about a huge lottery jackpot without them having to explain the taxes involved. What is it about that?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear there was a $380 million yeah, but taxes, pay taxes on that. Yeah, I understand that, but it's still good, isn't it? Yeah, but they're gonna, like half that goes to taxes. Yeah, I know, but then they still have like $150 million. Yeah, but they pay a lot of taxes. Right. Okay. So it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad that they.
There's always a buzzkill around. Buzzkiller. I think we have time for one more call. Chad in Brooklyn. Chad, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on? I'm sorry, I missed where Brian was going to be.
Caroline's.
It's stupid for me to call up to ask. I would have wrote it over the internet, but my computer's been acting up. Sometimes it has a mind of its own. You know what I mean, Brian?
What is that? That could be the worst setup ever.
Awful.
I thought I was bad with the setup.
I know what you mean.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have an old computer myself. I got to get a new one. I've got an old one. It's made out of wood. Got a nice oak finish on it. No, they've made like advances. This is similar to the typewriter thing.
Yeah.
I have this computer, but my friend let me work on his. He's got a new one. His anticipates what you're writing. I had never seen that. I just write on his MON, and the screen pops up. Monday? Wow. Yeah, Monday. FEB. February? Right again, Kimosabi. And then this thing pops up. It looks like you're trying to write a letter. Do you need help? Yeah, write the damn thing. Then I go home to work on mine. Mine tries. It's just not very bright, I guess. I write MON. Mongoose? No, Monday. FEB. Febreze fabric freshener? February. It looks like you're trying to write the Magna Carta. Do you need help?
Your computer's stupid, huh? Stupid in school.
My computer has the white ribbon in it.
It still has the ribbon?
Yeah, the white erasure.
Comes up across
ribbon.
the monitor.
All right, I think we have to get Brian out of here.
Yeah.
When are you going to come back and see us again, Brian?
Soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right.
It's nice to get that closure, Opie. This has been closure.
Yeah, definitely.
This is our last guest after right before we got fired.
Did you know that we were just so done after that show? It became that international story after you left.
I was on my way to the studio, and my manager called and said, I should probably just give you a little heads up of what's going on.
A little heads up. It's almost like you might see a lot of cameras outside the studio. And
it's almost like calling somebody on a cell phone when they're laying on their back going to that big circular saw. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, just a little heads up. There's a buzz saw about 3 feet from your head. So I was like, okay, wow. So he told me the deal. But you guys have been, so great to me over the years. So I came in and I knew it was a little awkward, but I didn't realize what the ramifications were.
He could sense when we were both walking out with the box with our nameplate and pictures of the family and our desk blotter.
I had a wilted plant in mind.
A wilted plant, yeah.
And a Ziggy cartoon that I saved. That might have given it away, Brian. I mean, Jesus.
It was like the typical scene of the guy getting fired from like a Twilight Zone episode. He's got the big box.
How'd you
Pack up your desk. You're fired.
How'd you find out?
It was the next week. Cause
did you find out from CNN, Fox News Channel?
No, my manager called me. Because you guys, that was a Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Monday,
we were still.
You weren't on live. They played a repeat.
Yeah, they were playing a repeat of some winter show. Remember that?
Yeah,
we were talking about the snow outside and stuff.
They have some really wholesome holiday winter.
They were trying to find clean versions of our show, like completely. And I'm not even talking just clean FCC stuff. They wanted nothing
because they knew everyone was listening. The entire press junket out there was listening and taping the show, so that they didn't want us the show to offend anyone. I think we had maybe 2 hours of material after 6 years of clean material.
We had to find 20 Brian Regan.
Yeah, I think you were on that.
Put them all
that
together.
was a lot. Yeah, it was the Brian Regan marathon.
Yeah.
Well, that was Monday, and then Tuesday they did another repeat, and I think it was Wednesday or Thursday of that next week that. My manager
really
called
got
and said,
bad.
I don't know. These guys are
are done.
Are going away for a while.
Done.
A long while. Over 2 years. Anthony Michael Hall blew us off that day.
Yep.
He was supposed to be on the show with you that day. But he didn't want to be part of the controversy.
Never happens with Brian, though, something like that, where, we'll get calls and go, you hear Brian isn't going to be allowed to do any stand-up for 2 years because of what he did on stage last night. Just would never, ever happen.
Well, we'll see tonight. We'll switch things up tonight.
Yeah, let's see what you get going tonight.
Kellogg's people were upset
We're all
at
going
that
to the show, by the
Pop-Tart
way.
thing. It's caused a big controversy.
We'll be at the 8 o'clock show tonight.
That caller earlier had mentioned there's like a C word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find out what that is.
Yeah.
And, I'll probably just close my show with it tonight,
Start peppering it through your act.
Yeah. It'd be funny if I just threw that, like, into every sentence and, like, never referred to why all of a sudden I'm horrific.
The horrified people, the looks on the people's faces.
Your cutest bit,
People bringing their grandmothers out. Hey, what is with these effing Pop-Tarts? And these stupid old ladies. C's.
What a bunch of C's they are.
Hey, what's the baby do, C?
These donut ladies, what a bunch of C's they are. C doesn't seem to have the same effect.
Twisty
the letter.
goo, you see.
Don't you hate the fishing shows? All the fish smell like C's.
And just dropped jaws everywhere on the crowd as Brian hits the pedal at the base of the microphone to get a laugh.
Yeah, just to cover up the horrifying.
Whoa.
Sometimes you'll listen to a radio show, and you know how you can't have on satellite you can, but on regular radio you can't have like a 4-letter word, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason they can have the first consonant sound and the first sound and the last sound.
Yeah.
Even in a 1-syllable word.
Yeah.
So like the C word, you'll hear the C and the T, but they'll bleep out the offensive UN part.
Yeah.
So there's...
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Boy, I'm glad I didn't hear the un, because the un...
That's the part.
That's the part that is so offensive, the un part of that word.
I like when they bleep it, too, in the middle, so you hear, like, the F word, and it comes out, fuck! It's pretty much it being sung. It's just like, shit and fuck and... Same thing. I don't think it leaves much to the imagination.
No.
We might as well play the F lesson.
Oh.
Going in a break here. But first, someone wants to thank Brian for stopping by. John in Philly. What's up, John?
Hey, Brian's definitely made the show worth the 6 cents today. I just wanted to thank him kindly.
Yeah, we figured out it's like 6 to 7 cents a day to listen to this program. When people are trying to figure out if they're going to pay for that $2 a month, it breaks down to 7 cents a day.
For the cost of 3 pieces of bazooka bubblegum, you can listen to the Opie and Anthony
I can't
show.
wait to see tonight because I want to see what it looks like when he says it's a sea of dirt.
Oh gosh.
All right, Brian. We want to thank you for coming in.
It's
always
guys,
a pleasure.
Man.
Caroline's, only the 8 o'clock show on Sunday is still available. Call Caroline's right now, 212-757-4100. And we'll see you tonight at the first show.
The Sunday show is going to be my winter show. I'm getting some ideas from the winter show they broadcast.
Very good.
Yeah.
We could maybe get a couple to have sex right on the stage for you. If you'd like.
All right.
We could assist the show a little bit for you.
Doing your act and stepping over naked bodies.
I'm open to ideas.
XM 202.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Here's Opie and Anthony when they aren't stinking.
Ooh, who took their shoes off? It's a little stinky in here.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
All right, a little surprise for everybody. Haven't done this in a while. Right?
No, we haven't.
And we can't tell you what it is because we want to get it done before anyone gets in trouble, right?
We've done it in the past.
So let's go to Sex Bagel out on the streets of New York City. Sex Bagel!
Hey guys, I'm out here in the cold pouring rain with a bunch of Tony Danza fans here. We have Tina from Philadelphia, who is a massive Tony Danza fan. She would love nothing more to speak to Tony.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right. I think Tony Danza's ready here. Hello?
Hello?
I think we're ready for Tina.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Here you go.
Hello?
Tina,
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Tina?
Good. We love you so much. There's 8 of us. We came all the way from Philadelphia to see you.
Philadelphia. Hey, you know I'm doing very well in Philadelphia.
That's great.
The show taking off.
Getting married. I am so very excited. I went to hear your CD. I wanted to purchase one.
Oh, you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I've loved singing for so many years, and you know, God bless, I've been able to pursue that now and put out a CD.
Oh, that's great. I was a big fan of Who's the Boss.
Oh, Who's the Boss, and of course that other show I was on.
But I still love you. You're so hottie.
Oh, hey, does that mean Tony might get lucky?
Can't wait to meet you.
Oh, you can't wait to come into the show,
right?
And see how you think I'm doing as a talk show host.
Huh?
How do you think I'm doing as a talk show host?
You're doing good. You're doing great.
Oh yeah, I don't look like a complete buffoon up there.
No, not at all. Not
you know,
at all.
because I'm pretty stupid.
But you're funny. You're funny. It's a great show.
Hey, you watch the reruns of Taxi?
Huh?
You watch the reruns of Taxi?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
When I was a young guy, you know, my mule was all hard.
Definitely.
And that the little guy with
the little guy on Taxi. The little guy on the Taxi.
Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Danny DeVito, a good friend of mine, Danny DeVito.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to make us laugh so much. He'd come in and after a night out banging whores, he'd go, "Smell my finger." Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, a little too risque, I understand, but and then the guy that would fix the cars.
The car.
Latka. Yeah, you know, I kind of forget. I'm getting old in my old age.
Latka, yes.
Latka. You know, he would come in after banging bras and say, "Smell my mule." Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, though. I'm so excited to see you.
You know, it's like Dr. Phil says. You know, when you give something up, you got to replace it with something else.
Right.
You know,
right.
You understand that, right?
Oh, I completely understand it.
Yeah. Huh? So, how long before they let you in?
I don't know. We're still waiting.
Hey, do you know who's on the show today?
No.
Uh-oh. I was hoping you'd tell me, because they don't tell me till the last minute.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. Yeah, we don't know who's on the show today.
Hey, how big of a Tony Danza fan are you?
I'm a big fan.
A big fan?
I'm a huge fan. We're all huge fans. We have 8 people.
Yeah.
What about your CD?
Excuse me?
Could you give me a CD?
I will personally give you a CD after the show. As a matter of fact, if you let my person on the scene there, Eric, know where you're sitting, how would you like to come backstage after the show and hang out with Tony?
I would love it. I have 8 people with me. Can they come too?
They could all come backstage.
That would be awesome.
But you know, there's a little trade-off here.
Okay.
You know, a little trade-off. I do for you. You do for Tony Danza.
Okay.
All right? Do you understand?
I completely understand. We love him. Hello?
Here we go again.
Hello?
Do you know the kind of favor Tony needs? You know, it's pretty a lot of high pressure doing a show every day like this. You understand?
I completely understand.
And I need to relax a little bit. You know, I need to relax. I used to have to relax on a set of Taxi and Who's the Boss. And there were people that would help me relax. Maybe you could help me relax a little bit, is what I'm saying.
I'll help you relax.
You know, maybe a little back rub.
Definitely.
Would you like to give me a back rub?
I sure will.
Hey, maybe a little front rub.
Oh, my God.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm getting married in March.
Yeah, well, I'll try to put a stop to that, huh? Hey, you keep your husband happy, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Hey, you want to do me a favor?
Sure.
When I'm doing my my monologue at the beginning of the show, would you come up on stage and give me a kiss?
Oh, I sure will. I would love it.
You know, I'm starting a new segment on the program, and I like having a lovely young lady come out on stage and give me a little peck on the cheek.
I would be honored to. I would definitely be honored to.
Now, we need a good time for you to come out.
Okay.
And give me that little kiss on the cheek.
Okay, definitely.
Now, as soon as I walk out,
okay,
I'll walk out on the stage.
Okay.
And I want you to, the audience is applauding because I'm Tony Danza. And you come out, and I'll be like, oh, here's someone from the crowd. And just say, I love you, Tony, and give me a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And then you go back to your seat, and I'll give you a CD, and you come back and give me a massage.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
And so am I.
Thank you.
I won't ruin it by saying anything else.
All right.
I look forward to seeing you on stage at the beginning of the show.
I sure will. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you very much. God bless you, too. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
Eric.
Hey, we have the head of security here. He's right next to me. He wants to confirm that this isn't the Opie and Anthony show, that it's really Z100.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
All right.
We have somebody from the company who wants to, if you want to confirm it.
Oh, what happened there? Uh-oh.
Well,
is there a problem?
Sounds like somebody's onto this shenanigans.
I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. Someone from the show knows the deal now.
That stinks.
Oh. Well, I'm still going to have to watch today, and hopefully they won't talk to that woman.
Yeah, they'll talk right to her.
Do you think?
Yeah. We'll get it done.
I don't know. Maybe Eric kept her away from the girl I was talking to.
Who knows?
I don't know. Boy, they always think it's Tony. They're so happy to talk to that big
Your impression's
dumb
phenomenal, though. I
bastard.
think it's Tony, and I'm looking at you.
Big dumb ass.
Eric's all nervous. He's down there in his fake Tony Danza t-shirt.
Is he wearing a fake Tony Danza?
Yeah, he went down there with it.
We actually had t-shirts made up. Let's say Tony Danza show staff.
Yeah, like Tony Danza staff t-shirt, a jacket, a hat. Oh yeah.
Well,
we go all out for our bits.
We do it enough. One of these days, it's going to happen.
They probably make an announcement before the show. We don't know
if Tony spoke with you.
Look, if Tony Danza spoke with you on the phone, don't come running out onto stage, okay? You fucking rude.
Come out and give me a kiss on my cock. Duh.
Oh, wow. She was very happy to talk with Tony.
May have to just be vicious from now on, then. If it's never going to get on stage, you may just have to keep smashing them with filth.
I know. You know what's really funny? She doesn't... I'm talking to her, and I bring up that Dr. Phil said, if you give something up, you got to replace it with something. You understand? And she's like, oh, yeah. Like, she's just so thrilled to talk with this idiot that she doesn't care what he's saying. She's just agreeing with it. She's agreeing with anything.
We're trying to get Eric back on the line, but...
Hey, where'd he go?
Ben's laughing. Ben, you can come back in. The boss thing's over.
Why
Jesus.
is Ben cackling?
I don't know, but he's got something to say.
He's in an outbreak suit, Ben. He's just afraid.
He's being, they're threatening to arrest him.
What?
Disorderly conduct.
How is that disorderly
I don't know.
conduct? He's the most orderly guy ever.
Then they grabbed his phone or something.
They grabbed his
phone. What?
Is this going to be the first person arrested on the new Opie and Anthony show? Eric.
Why can't I fucking do it? Hello?
Hey, what's up, Eric?
Yeah, they're not letting me leave. They're threatening to arrest me here for disorderly conduct and ruining their show.
Eric, run away. They're not cops. Leave right now. Run.
Hello?
Oh, they got again.
Just run away. He's got to just run. They don't understand. People don't understand. If they're not cops, you can flee.
Yeah.
Run away. Oh, Eric's going to get arrested now. Eric's going to get arrested because he's not running away. Like stupid Mercurio. Run away! Run!
Run!
They're
run.
not cops. You can run from Danza security. They're not going to put an APB.
Hey, calling all cars. Calling all cars. Look for a cute little chubby boy with frosted hair.
Car 54, where are you?
Whoa, it's the Danza police. The Danza police. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Are you kidding me?
I thought we were pretty sneaky today. They've been just waiting for us, huh?
Pull over. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Don't make a move. Drop the cell phone.
Well, someone has to get down there.
Oh, he's
Are you
got to
busy?
run.
I'll give Ben all the numbers for the record label guy, so I'll go down there.
Well,
what is it? Disorderly conduct? That was the most orderly
all right, hold on.
ever.
Danny's good. Danny, go run down there with a cell phone. Don't get caught and tell us what the hell's going on because they took his... Oh, wait, is he back? Who's this?
Hey, it's Eric.
All right, what's going on?
The guy keeps smacking the phone out of my hand and closing it. He's like, I don't give a fuck who you're talking to. He's like, and he's sitting there trying to take a picture and everything.
Just walk away, stupid.
I've been trying to, but the guy won't let me fucking let me go.
What, is he holding on to you?
Yeah.
He's not allowed to hold you. That's assault.
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the friggin' nuts.
I said, no, I just took a cab here. And he said, well, how much you want to bet if I go through you, you got to lie? I said, you can't go through me. I don't know who the fuck you are. You're not a cop.
He's not a cop.
Run away.
I'm trying to.
Break loose and run.
Break loose. Break loose.
Use one of those... Unbelievable. Use a master
The head of
phone.
security can't tell him not to be on the
Of
phone.
course they can.
And you can talk to anybody online.
Is our guy going to get arrested with a fake Tony Danza?
You can talk to anybody online with a phone.
Oh, you don't want to be at the Tombs with a Tony Danza show T-shirt on.
All right, well,
Hey, my thoughts and prayers are with Eric.
you know, Danny can handle this because we need you for the next segment.
Yeah, but can Danny handle this, though, or should Steve go?
No, Danny can handle this. He's good. Just tell Danny to run there with the phone.
All right.
All right?
I got Steve's strategy. Steve will go there. They'll be upset, pull the fire alarms because they'll see a blaze, and he'll be able to make good his escape.
Yeah, you weren't in Chicago overnight, were you?
No, sorry.
Oh, yeah. So some of your clothes flying out a window.
Yeah.
Doing a little office work at night, were you? How can this head of security smack his phone? Who the fuck is this guy?
He's Tony Danza security.
He's a bully. That's all he is. He's intimidating him. He's huge. I bet you he's a huge black guy that just thinks he can intimidate the shit out of Eric, and Eric's scared.
Wow.
Send Master Poe.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? We really should. We should send Poe down there.
Send Poe down there. Oh,
Spin kick this on.
go in and just kick ass on the Danza set.
No, but you know what? If Eric is going to be hassled physically, you can't have that. It can't happen to him.
No, the guy could be arrested for assault right there, just holding him.
just grabbing him.
Grabbing him
knocking
is
his cell
assault.
phone out of his...
Absolutely
You're
not.
allowed to go online and interview or talk to anybody you want.
There's no security guy on a sidewalk.
Well, can better somebody get Billy Mack or one of those guys on the phone?
Billy Mack.
Billy Mack.
Master Poe. What's wrong?
Eric's in trouble?
Yeah, one of our guys is in trouble.
Yeah, no bullshit. He's online on the Tony Danza thing.
He's getting arrested.
The head of security won't... He was just on the phone. He wasn't doing anything, and the head of security is like every time he tries to call the show, the head of security won't let him go. And he keeps like smacking his phone, and he's like...
What exactly did he do?
On the phone, just with the phone, like interviewing somebody on the line.
Okay.
This just in, he got away?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, good.
Of course.
Is he running?
Yeah, he's running. I just told him I'm going to run in the middle of traffic. You know, that's how he
Just run. You could lose him.
What did they do to him?
Oh, I don't know nothing now.
They knocked the cell phone out of his hand, right? Yeah. We'll get the full report when Eric gets back here.
Get in contact with Keith. You can't
Bodily
do that.
holding him.
No, you can't do that. That's against the law.
All right, we'll
you
find
can't
out.
smack anything out of anyone.
When Sex Bagel gets back, we'll find out exactly what happened. Okay?
Dude, I really think that if he smacked the phone out of his hand, Eric should file a report.
Exactly.
There's nothing illegal about interviewing somebody on a line.
Of course
Why
not.
do we have to deal with cops again? Twice already?
It's not against the law.
No, Eric's not a disorderly guy.
It's not against the law.
Maybe he can get free tickets for Tony.
And he's a nice guy.
Oh my God, Master Poe's ready to lose his mind. Look at him.
Well,
Breathe.
He's taking the legal route.
Breathe.
Thoughts and prayers, Poe.
Breathe. We gotta get some boards in here that you can break when you just get pissed off.
We should contact Keith because honestly,
well, we'll find out as soon as Eric gets here.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I hope he's. I hope he's ditching the Tony Danza T-shirt where Master Poe ditched the bloody gi.
The bloody gi in a dumpster. That'd work.
Ditch the evidence. Eric, if you're listening to us, ditch the evidence.
How is he listening to you? He doesn't. Maybe
he has a
smell
Wi-Fi.
ear.
I don't know. All right. Well, we'll find out what happens when he gets here. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Poe. Breathe for us. Okay. Poe's very pissed off.
Eric
right
running down the street. Your mom's phone. All right, he got the word in. Hey.
Man, they've been waiting for us. We've been wondering.
We were being set up. We were being lulled into a false sense of security.
You heard how sneaky we were. We didn't tell anyone. We just went to it real fast.
He's there with the dopey shirt on. You know that pissed him off.
Too bad. Not illegal.
You can wear whatever the hell you want.
Says the Tony Danza show.
Right.
But why'd they ask if you were the other radio station?
I guess it's okay if Z100 does it, but not us.
Because Z100 isn't gonna say things like Tony needs his cock sucked.
I think it might have been from what I was gathering there. They think Eric was saying he was with the Opie and Anthony show, but he was really with Z100. So they wanted to know who was really at the bottom of this, so they could get them in trouble.
Oh, well.
So they were trying to get Z100 in trouble, thinking it was Z100. That's what I think.
There you go.
You know?
Maybe no. You might.
I don't think they have a relationship with the Z100.
They may have gotten
I think
wind.
they thought Eric was lying and saying it was Opie and Anthony.
I think Eric panicked and said, "I'm with Z100."
Oh, you think Eric did that?
Of course he did.
More
He
misrepresentation
Would
of
you
himself?
say you were with Opie and Anthony on the line? They probably went, who are you with? You know, some douchebag
Z100.
security guy.
Yeah, he does do that to get out of trouble.
Oh, yeah, he
sometimes.
did. And he
With us.
figures out what's the faggiest radio station, so maybe
Right.
they'll have, some sympathy for me.
XM202.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, so Anthony, wow. Eric is on his way back to the station.
Yeah.
He's a little chubby, or he'd be here by now. He's running.
Well, he needs to work out a little, maybe tone up.
A little tone up would
Maybe
be nice.
Maybe he can replace one line with another line.
To the Nagels listening in Florida, don't worry, your son did not get arrested yet.
No, he's fine.
He had to call up twice for us to tell him to run, though, which gets me. You got to have a briefing with some of these people, Opie, because the prime rule for anyone out and about that is involved with this show on the street ever
is to make sure you get arrested so we get the publicity.
Well, yeah, that's the real thing, but
we can't really
the
say that.
The official line we tell them is to run.
Or just walk away fast. They can't grab you for something like that.
No, but apparently the security guard at the Tony Danza show grabbed Eric
They were
and was
on to
holding him, saying that the cops had been called and that he was holding him there bodily, and then would grab his cell phone or smack his cell phone out of his hand. This constitutes assault, Opie.
Now, here's the problem. If the cops were called, then the cops will be here. Because now
Why?
they have to get to the bottom of it.
Good, let them. Eric can call whoever he wants.
Do you think New York's finest is going to take the time out to come down here after they talk to a Danza security guard and find out that nothing was happening?
Danny.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Danny.
I just got to the line. There's no sign of Eric, but there is a big beefy security guard I could probably talk to.
All right, yeah, ask him where Eric went.
All right, hold on.
Wait, we can't get our internet.
Wait, Danny.
Yeah.
Should we do that? He just wants to ask him, but maybe we should hear from Eric first.
Yeah, why don't you just ask the security guard what happened to the Eric guy?
The guy from Z100.
The guy from...
Hey, was there a guy here named Eric? No? Because I'm looking for him. And I don't see him. I was just wondering if you might know where he is.
He was interviewing the Tony Danza audience member.
He has no idea where Eric might be.
All right, I wonder if that's the same guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be a different guy.
Okay.
I'm peeking into the windows looking for him inside.
No, Danny, Eric ran away.
Oh, he did run away?
Yeah, he ran away.
He made like a banana and split.
Yes.
All right, cool.
All right, thank you.
He ran like Bobby De Niro from a Norton photo op.
Oh, God, that would hurt.
Thank you, Chief C from New York.
Did he say that?
Yes, I'm not going to
Call up Eric. I want to see where he is. We want to
Ben Ope wants Eric on the phone.
get all the details. Yeah. So we've been doing this Tony Danza thing off and on for, well, I guess that's only the third time, right?
Yeah, that's only the third. Is my mic lower again?
I don't know.
Eric ran, man.
Sorry.
Somebody
Yeah.
held Steve
Yeah.
C's hat under his ass.
There we go.
Yeah, from time to time we go out to the Tony Danza line as they're filing in to see that stupid show, and Anthony does a great Tony Danza impression, and
Have a little fun with it.
and we have fun with the rubes that are waiting to see Tony Danza, and
Because they're all rubes on that line.
and they buy it every single time. Every single time.
All happy to talk to Tony. We haven't been tripped up once.
Do we have like the other one? all queued up. Maybe we could play this, and by the time this ends, Eric will be in studio. How does that sound?
This was the dirty one.
This is the dirty version?
Yeah, this is pretty funny, though.
So, finally today they were on to us, and they caught us, and I don't know what's going to happen. Because they were trying to hold Eric there, the security guard, and supposedly the cops were called.
I bet they had a big meeting about this a while back, and they were all psyched that it was happening today, probably on the walkie-talkies.
It's going down. It's going down on the line. He's out there. He's out there. Code blue. Code blue. He's on the line.
Big meeting.
All right, if it happens again, I want some fucking heads busted.
Yeah, you know how he...
Like Dan's in there with a baseball bat.
I guarantee that's how he talks when he's not on his show.
These fucking pricks fuck with my show again. I want some blood on that fucking sidewalk. You hear me? I ain't the nice fucking Danza here today, pal.
Just all nasty. Like when they take the guy back at the casino and he's been cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, in the cooler?
Was that? No, I think.
yeah.
What movie was that? Casino. And they take the guys that were cheating.
Oh my
In
God!
the back, you could have the money or your hand.
Oh yeah, it was also in the cooler.
Yeah, they had a scene like that.
It was
cooler.
in the cooler.
Yeah, but your casino's bigger.
And it's Tony Danza.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, why don't you come back here, huh?
Yeah.
You don't fuck with Danza. I'll give you the fucking Danza.
No thoughts and prayers to this scumbag.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers to your face.
So Eric, what happened? We were convinced we were going to get away with it again.
Yeah.
Well, you did to an extent, but as soon as she handed the phone back to me, I turn around and there's this guy right there, and he starts going, "Who are you? Who are you working for?" I didn't give him a name or who I was working for, right? So as I said on the phone, I'm like, "This guy wants proof that I'm with," and I said another company.
Of course.
All right, and he said, and then he takes the phone out of my hand and he closes the phone like this, just slaps it down. He gets in my face. Then he pulls me by my left shoulder here.
So he did put his hands on you.
He pulled my shoulder, pulled me just, I mean, it wasn't like
That's
vicious,
all you need.
but it was about a foot away from where the line is, where everybody is.
It's assault.
And he gets right in my face and he goes, "I can have you arrested for disorderly conduct, disrupting the show," and he's going through all this other stuff. I said, "I'm on a public sidewalk with a cell phone talking to another person." So he's just getting right in my face, and these two other guys come out from the building, look like cops but not really cops, kind of thing.
Danza security.
Yeah, so they come out there and they're standing there and they've got a list. They've had some paper in their hand and they're going over the thing. And I gave them a fake name and they're just shaking their heads because that name's not on the list. I guess they researched the show.
They have a list of everyone involved with this
He
program.
was trying to get me to say I was with Opie and Anthony.
Right.
He was trying so, and I was saying I'm not with it. I said they're another company.
What was in like the?
I couldn't
the
see.
book?
They wouldn't show it to me. But they had it. But they're going down this list here. I saw a white piece of paper.
There's probably a list with all our faces and our names and all that.
Great.
Saying we've had nothing but problems from this show. We don't want these people out here. We've been instructed to get rid of these people or do whatever's necessary to get rid of these people.
Whatever's necessary.
Well, that's Tony Danza. Behind the scenes, probably.
Assaulting our staff on a public sidewalk.
What happened with the phone? You kept calling in. The phone kept going dead. The guy kept shutting the phone. How can you do that without touching you? All right. At this point, when he pulls me aside and he's telling me, "No, you cannot do that," right? The first time he closes the phone. And he's yelling at me. Ben calls, so I open the phone again. I'm talking to Ben for
and
maybe.
And he holding on to you at this point?
No, he let me go. He just pulled me one quick second away from the line and then let me go. He wasn't still holding me.
Was he pulling you on your Tony Danza T-shirt?
No, I hit that real quick.
Oh, you did?
I had the jacket right up there buttoned. I was like, he's not seeing that shirt.
You pussy.
Hey, we're all on the same team. Yeah. We all work for Tony.
So I'm standing on the sidewalk there, right? Ben calls. I talk to Ben maybe 3 to 5 seconds. All of a sudden, out of my hand again, click. He's got my phone now. He took my phone.
He took the phone out of your hand.
Opened my phone
charge.
and starts hitting buttons trying to see what's in the phone. He's trying to find out where my phone book is on the phone, trying to find who I just dialed and all that.
Columbo,
right?
Knock it off. This guy wants so bad to be some type of
a cop. Yep.
Yeah.
He's a wannabe.
That he's now, this is his big chance with his book with our names in it and grabbing the phone and trying to get numbers out of your phone.
That's invasion of privacy.
So as soon as he's doing that, I take the phone back and I close it, right? I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Let me see some ID." I said, "I don't have ID. I took a cab here."
And I don't have to show
right?
you.
He goes, "How much you want to bet if I go through your pockets right now, I find a wallet?" And he's pointing to my left side here, which is my keys
Your
and
hog?
my other phone.
Big lump.
And I said, "Those are keys?" And I said, "And you're not searching me." Now this time I realized I'm standing at the edge of the curb, so I walk into the street. Now I'm in the street. He comes right to the edge, but he won't walk into the street, and he's still yelling at me. The two other guys.
Doesn't matter the sidewalk or the street. It's
I know,
not.
But Ben is like Ben just goes run into traffic. So I'm trying to get into traffic.
You're gonna be a fine parent, Ben.
Yes. So I'm trying to get into traffic. There's cars coming, so I'm stuck between that little gap of the street and the actual traffic, and those other guys are blocking me, so I can't move anywhere. And then I'm trying to get on the phone again, and the phone just the last time it crapped out, but there you go.
Oh.
There he goes, running across the street. Just run into traffic.
Hey, what's all that racket outside? I'm trying to do a show.
I got to be honest. I don't think there's anything illegal about you being out there talking to people.
There isn't.
No, you could. And I think that a public sidewalk, we might have to call and say, look, this guy grabbed you. He's shutting your phone. That can't happen.
He grabbed you.
I don't care if he assaulted.
He just pulled me a foot.
That's assault.
He kept taking your phone and shutting it. You can't touch somebody else's phone.
And
then he started going through
property
the phone.
is also another charge. Yeah.
So, what was going on with the lady that you talked to?
She was cool. There was like a party of 8 from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It was like grandmothers, granddaughters, and regular daughters. There's a whole big family affair because one of them was getting married next week. So they came up to go to the Tony Danza show, and they were all excited. They were having a blast talking on the phone. They were saying, Danny DeVito, yeah, and they're all cheering. And
trying to come up with the names of the people that Tony couldn't remember.
And one of the older ladies tapping her and was like, he's got a CD. Get a CD. And she goes, oh, yeah, can we get a CD?
And of course Tony said yes. Of course.
What a good egg.
What a good guy.
Oh, one of the other things he told me, too, when he goes, I guess you said, give Tony a kiss on the cheek. That's how you get in favor with Tony. And he starts listing these other things which were never said, but I didn't hear the phone call, so I don't know. So I was like, I said, dude, I was standing right next to you. I did not hear that phone call.
Were they listening?
They might have an XM there.
They have an XM
I
in
guess
there.
They, like the
and
Opie
the
Anthony
security
show.
probably
Big
probably
fans.
their job when that line is out there to listen to this program.
Well, I did a contest with those guys too for a free XM.
Go home.
Holy
Just go home.
Jesus.
Just go home.
Can you get me a coffee while you're out there looking for a rope?
Yeah, please go home. Just go. Walk away. Play the Hulk music. Do something. Get him out of here.
They can't ask you for ID or anything. You're not running into the building causing it. You're on a phone.
Yeah. I didn't give him a thing. Didn't tell him
You
my
should
name.
have.
Didn't tell him who I worked for.
You took your pinch like a man. You didn't rat.
That's right.
Oh, De Niro again. We can't tell him
Well,
anymore.
Master Poe is pacing like a mother hen.
Yeah, he's freaking
He
out.
was
He's
fuming.
positioning me outside. Now, how did he come at you? What angle?
How did he come
how
at
was the
you?
grip?
This is the real deal. Master Poe, share the mic with Eric.
Yeah, okay, that was assault, and we should call the cops right now.
That is assault.
Right now.
You were assaulted on a
right
public
now.
sidewalk
I
by
do agree.
some stupid security
Well,
guard.
Master Poe, that's your call, obviously. You know, Master Poe is very pissed off because
I
he
need
looks
someone to
over
call
us, he
911.
protects us. He's like a mother hen, one of his ducklings.
If that guy grabs you like that, you would have taken that as an assault. Like you would have taken and reacted as an assault.
Well, by law, you're not supposed to grab someone, and if someone is attacking you, or if someone is actually trying to grab you, immediately you can defend yourself. So it's self-defense. Yeah. And in his case, I don't know, what the guy looks like or what skills he has. It doesn't matter. He's supposed to be a professional.
You can't put your hands
on
cannot. Anybody. It doesn't even matter how it is. If you put your hand on someone's back, like you want to ask him a question, and you put your hand on his back, once the hand touches somebody, you can be charged with assault if that person wants to charge.
Like an umpire back at Earl Weaver used to turn his hat around because if your hat touches the umpire, you were thrown out of the game.
Right.
Any type of contact.
Plus, I believe it's also robbery because he grabbed the
there's
phone
something there
out of his hands. There's something else there. Absolutely. I'm not a
with
police
the phone.
officer. Let's go. Let's get all the police officers out there to call.
911. I don't want to tie up emergency lines with that, but we should call the precinct and do something about that. I think they need a talking to.
We got an expert on the line.
Perhaps a bit more.
Keith the cop, what's up?
Good morning. I just got a call from Clubby.
He needs to be
Everything
corrected.
okay?
Hey, Ben.
Our boy Sex Bagel was roughed up a little bit outside the Tony Danza show.
He was assaulted by a Tony Danza security guard.
Well, what do we have here? What are the facts?
The facts are Eric was on the sidewalk while the line was going into the Tony Danza show. He gave a woman that was online the telephone, and she got to speak with Tony Danza.
And Eric might have been impersonating a worker from the Tony Danza show.
Right.
An employee.
Yeah. So after the phone call's done, Eric takes the phone back. A security guard for the Danza show, I believe, comes up to Eric and grabbed him by his shoulder and pulled him over to him. Okay. And started telling him how he wasn't allowed to do that, how it was disorderly conduct, disruption of the show, all kinds of stuff that could get him, he thought could get him in trouble. But the fact of the matter is, the only person that did anything wrong was the security guard by touching Eric.
And he kept taking his phone. Eric's trying to call the
Right.
show. The guy keeps snatching
And the guy
his phone.
snatched the phone out of Eric's hand and started going through his phone book trying to find numbers in there. After that, Eric just finally got away from the guy and ran back to the studio.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So now we want to, maybe somebody could go over there and speak with the security guard, because I think Eric feels that charges should be filed for assault.
Well, I wouldn't say it's an assault. I'm going to have to say it's more of a harassment.
Yes.
But this is the angle I'm going to work on this whole thing, and it might work for us. If we can get Tony Danza to staple his ball bag to his leg, I think we can get Tony Danza about $1.5 million in bail.
You ass. Why isn't that assault?
Because in the statutes of the law for harassment, it's push, shove, kick, punch. It really doesn't go
What's
further
assault?
than that.
We're kind of sounding faggy is what you're saying, huh?
Well, no, but harassment is still good, though. It's still something.
That's a good one.
It is something. He can't just do that. He can't just snatch his phone and go through it on a public sidewalk.
We want to teach these talk show line security people that they can't get away with this kind of stuff. Brown shirts.
Yeah, well, he was talking to Tony. She lady was talking to Tony. I don't know what this guy's problem is.
I know. She was very happy. We're making people on the line happy.
Yeah, that's kind of, out of line. But, yeah, harassment, maybe I could work something with snatching the phone out of his hand.
Yeah.
I don't know how happy they would be over at the precinct. But, listen, this is a violation of his rights, and it's not.
We just want to know if we could violate someone with a billy club. That's all we need to know, Keith.
Right.
Can we drag someone down to the precinct and give them the business in the men's bathroom?
We might be able to work something along those lines.
If you can't find anyone, I'll play the part of the prisoner.
Did Opie say mother hen and
Yes.
baby ducklings?
You guys let me slide on that one.
Not the audience.
I know. Killer Kitten's like, mother hen and baby duckling, Ope. Why not just say elephant with a baby cub, jackass? That's another time where I start sweating going, oh, please. They didn't hear that, did they?
The audience catches everything.
All right, you ratting me out, Killer Kitten. Thanks.
Now, what do? We want this guy brought up.
I think after the show...
We're going to just go for street justice.
Well, if we don't go for the street justice, how about after the show, I'll talk to Eric and we'll see what we can come up with.
Let's do that.
I'll make a couple phone calls.
Very good.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, a lot of people are calling us a bunch of faggots on the instant feedback.
Why?
They're like, shut up, Saul. They want to know if Sex Bagel was very injured.
Eric was very injured. He grabbed me, and I was hurt.
Oh, were you physically hurt?
Well, my feelings were very hurt, and I felt ashamed. I was standing on the sidewalk, and he pushed me and took my phone. He went through my phone book and realized I have no friends and pointed that out to me. I was very embarrassed. It was hurtful.
I just think that if I did get the call and I showed up and Eric told me that he was working the line to see if any ladies wanted to, lick Tony's mule, and then the security guy pushed me, it's a little hard to write up in the report, but I'm going to try and work an angle.
All right. It's a radio show doing an on-the-street interview.
That's right.
That's pretty much what it was.
Can't touch him.
No.
I have one question.
Yes, Master Poe.
Hey, Keith, isn't there a progression when it comes to... this is for the listeners out there, because they're saying that, Eric is a wimp, the way he responded or the way that we're responding.
I think Poe's saying that, Eric.
No, I'm not. Actually, there's a progression. If someone is coming at you verbally, that's step number one. Then they're going to come at you physically. And in this case, he grabbed him. All right, so after that, he's going to throw a punch and hit him in the face.
Yes.
Come on, you have to draw the line somewhere. What country are we living in?
Russia. I mean, where are we?
Where are we?
Canada?
Freedom. No, I personally think that it was wrong for him to do that, and that wasn't professional.
It was wrong. It's just that, how wrong was it? I mean,
All right.
in the eyes of the law.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's a felony, but I do think that maybe the security guard needs a talking to, because this way, if there's nothing wrong with one of our guys talking to somebody on the phone there. That's not illegal, and it's allowed. Too bad they're lining up for your show. Stop using a public sidewalk then, assholes. Make them line up in the studio.
Oh, we'll be back.
We'll
be back.
Eric is a very willful young boy.
Yeah. Rather naughty.
We're going to be back.
Naughty.
All right, Keith. Thanks.
All right, I'll catch up.
Your
with you.
son is attempting
Thanks
to
for
bring
being the party pooper.
an outside radio show into this situation.
All right, I'll talk to you guys.
Bye, Keith.
Yeah.
And you never even mentioned oral. You said just a back rub. You didn't say.
Of course I did.
Did you?
Not that makes any difference, but...
And I do believe that ends the Tony Danza saga for today.
There you go.
Yeah, Danza's a bully.
Danza's brown shirts.
Yeah.
Nazis.
Cash up, niggas. All my niggas in the P now, right now. Bubby, Hoggy, Bubby, shoot. We doing it out here, niggas. We about to take all the millions. You hear me?
All I got to say to XM satellite is
Suck my dick, cause you ain't give me no money.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
XM radio, cash up, all day, everything. Get that bitch, nigga. Stop pushing me. Fuck you, bitch.
Here's Opie and Anthony when they don't suck.
Good for what ails you. What?
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
So, everyone wants the Tony Danza update, Anthony.
Oh.
Yesterday, once again, we went to the line of people that were waiting to get into the Tony Danza show.
Yes.
Anthony does an amazing Tony Danza impression.
Oh, thank you.
He didn't even know he could do it, but one day he tried it, and it worked.
You just gotta sound stupid.
Right. And so we've been messing with the line ever since we started on XM Satellite Radio from time to time, and these stupid rubes, pretty much from the Midwest, were believing they were actually talking to Tony Danza, and then Tony Danza would get really rude and outrageous
and ruin their little image of Tony Danza.
Basically asked the old rubes for BJs before the show so Tony could relax.
You think they're freaking out over there right now, listening, going, uh-oh, they might be coming to the line again.
So yesterday it got ugly. You know, we were doing another one. I think it was our fourth, maybe. And all of a sudden, Eric was ready to leave, and pretty much he said there's a huge security guard there that won't let him leave.
Yes.
Was knocking the phone out of his hand, and then Eric was trying to call the show, and then he's hanging up the phone. Then he grabbed the phone away from him, and he had Eric. He was holding Eric.
Yes.
And supposedly they called the cops, and got very, very ugly yesterday. We were on the phone with cop friends and
just trying to have a little fun, right?
Master Poe wanted to run over there and break someone's neck.
Yeah, he was very, very upset. Let's just say.
I've heard he's been told that he's not allowed to call the cops.
Oh, really?
Well, he gets a little excited because he's trying to protect us. I understand that.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't a 911 type call.
So the update, Eric, come in here real fast, or you can talk from there if you want. What?
I think he was saying he can't talk from there.
Oh, okay.
For some reason. Oh, Flaming Steve is taking his place at the helm.
Well, for some reason, they can't hear that mic over the air, so...
Oh, all right.
It's going to be like a sauna after he's in there with that shirt for a couple of minutes.
It's like a steam room now in there. So, Eric, I guess we all decided not to press charges and not to call the police and get them involved, right? Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with it. That's what I was advised to do, and I agree with it.
Advised?
So.
Really?
Yeah, had a couple of phone calls yesterday after the show, and it was advised that we don't do that.
Some police officers?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we would look kind of silly.
We would look silly.
And nerdy.
We need something really good if we're going to, involve the cops.
Right.
Something like just a little shoulder shaking.
All the crap we get away with, we can handle if one of our guys gets slightly roughed up.
Yeah,
right?
That's fine. Yeah, I had no problem with it.
Okay.
Roughed up.
My only problem is now we can't work the line anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We will.
Yeah. That's why we're smart.
All right.
Just when you think it's over, Johnny, you watch what happens next.
All right, good.
Jason, go ahead.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, you going to continue the bit? Because that's definitely worth a delay.
Yeah, we got some ideas. We might take it to the next level.
Sweet. Because, to sit there and listen to those friggin' clowns go, oh, and she's screaming in her shorts, it's just classic.
Yeah, I got a backup plan, actually.
Sweet.
I kind of know that area. I got a backup plan.
You guys suck.
All right, thank you, Jason. So, yeah, that's the update pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And we should go right into the applause breaks. This is one of our favorite things to do on the new show, Anthony.
Oh, when we're done with the show here, at the end of the show, we turn on the Tony Danza show. And he comes out, and before he does his monologue, or as he's doing his monologue, we count how many applause breaks there are. These rubes that come to see him will clap at anything. The drop of a Tony's hat, and they're clapping. And we're amazed at the nonsense that comes out of his mouth and the applause that it gets from the audience.
And this is only one show. Every day there's about 10 to 12 applause breaks for stupid crap.
Yeah.
Absolutely stupid crap that means nothing.
Nothing.
And this is what makes good TV these days, I guess.
I guess so.
So here's today's Tony Danza applause breaks. We'll stop after each one. We'll start with this.
And thanks for tuning in at home. That was my son outside putting up the wreath with us. My little... I had him on my shoulders for a while, and then I realized the last time he was on my shoulders he was 4. So, kind of crazy. How's everyone? I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, you enjoy it? Okay.
Oh.
Nice to see you all.
Up. Oh.
My son, last time he was on my shoulders, he was 4.
Yeah.
How is everyone today? Good?
Just chop meat hands when they leave.
And here's another one.
And then
nothing.
I got some mixed olives. I threw the olives in there, too. I let them go for a while. And then I put in the tilapia. The tilapia was laying in there and came out fabulous. I mean, really. So that's my new dish now. It's called tilapia with olives. Tilapia.
Oh, my God. They're clapping at that, and he milked it. He was trying so hard to get him.
Tilapia and olives. Tilapia.
Tilapia. They're applauding a fish.
Hey, tilapia pussy would be fantastic right now.
Tilapia.
Is that what tilapia is, a fish?
Yeah, it's I think so.
He goes into these Guido Dago cooking things. He is I swear to God, he is the equivalent of if a black guy gets on TV and just starts going, well, the lordy, where be my watermelon?
All right, so you're saying he's very typical Tony Danza.
Yes. He is. He's like, it's so stereotypical Dago WAP things.
He's German-Irish.
Listen to him, my Kraut McFriend.
Listen to this one.
I'm telling you, there's talk of a bread intervention at my house. Because Pugliese are going like crazy. I'm eating like a madman. I'm leading the no low carb diet. That's me. I'm going the other way.
What? See, everyone else is on the low-carb diet, so...
I'm doing the no-low-carb
So Tony,
diet.
who doesn't have an ounce of fat on him, he's pretty much saying that he's out of control, he's eating bread, and he's going to start this new revolution, the no-carb... What did he say?
No low-carb.
No low-carb diet.
And along with my diet, my complete... I'm off any kind of talent for my whole life. I've been dieting, and I haven't touched talent in quite a while.
The funny part about that, then they show the crowd, and they're all fat pigs.
Yeah, big slobs.
And if Tony says it's okay to eat bread, we're going to eat bread now again.
Right, Tony said.
Tony doesn't eat bread. Tony works out like an animal,
like
probably.
An animal,
he probably has dietitians. He probably counts every single calorie.
Sure.
Yeah, Tony's stuffing his face with bread. Of course he is. And then he has
intervention.
Then he has the nerve to face these fat pigs. They're all just fat pigs, and when they show the audience shot, and he's trying to tell them that he's gaining a little weight.
Yeah.
As these ladies have their hands rested on their bunts, waiting to applause again.
On their bunts, applause.
I am a little bit heavy. We have Nikki Kimbrough here today. I am. I'm a little over. You could just feel it. It's just a little. You know how things.
No, Tony.
I'm not gonna let you see, lady.
And they're applauding over
More
that.
applauding.
You know where he's overweight? In the front of that Spider-Man costume.
Big
That's
hog.
where the weight was coming from on Halloween.
A big hog.
Yeah. No, I'm feeling a little, you
can feel it.
No, Tony, no.
Not you.
No.
You're a superhero.
How bittersweet for him. He knows that he could just grab any one of those women and just but look at them. Just look at them. That's his life.
And our life is better?
Yeah,
Have you seen who comes to see us? All guys.
Yeah, we get
all guys.
We get porn stars that we can go
Pay
home
the
with
fuck.
for $1,000.
All right. Well, now here's an applause break for laundry, Anthony.
What?
Laundry.
And so I just want to tell you all, I'm happy with my laundry. I don't know why I told that story.
I'm happy with my laundry.
I mean it, though.
And that gets an applause break. Well, look how long it's going.
Oh, they're just excited.
Yeah, I'm happy with my, my housekeeper washes the skid marks out now. I had flu underwear laying on the floor, and she came over and cleaned it up, picked it up with her bare hands. It was amazing.
Unbelievable. They were applauding.
I was with you.
His laundry.
Yeah. This is my favorite one, and the last one for today.
All
There's
right.
another 5, but this one is just amazing.
She's not the only one with fans in prison, though. I want to say hello to all my friends at my fans and friends at Rahway.
Friends.
I know you're watching. I got was on the message board that I have fans at Rahway Prison. They watch it at Rahway every day. I'm so.
Rahway.
Yeah.
Speaking of that message board, the gang from our message board, whackbag.com, has completely taken over the thing.
Oh, yeah, they went to the Tony Danza message board and just trashed
and
it.
what? OpieAnthony.net, right? Okay, OpieAnthony.net, another message board. They've completely taken it over.
Trashed
the O&A
Tony
Army.
Danza message
The O&A Army were a little pissed off how Sex Bagel was treated, so they took it upon themselves. We didn't say it, and they just went for a major attack on the message board.
And you could just see those rubes that want to write, I enjoy your program, Tony. You are one, and they're just being called the C word.
Oh, it's just ugly over there right now.
Screen names like Norton's Beef Tits.
Yeah.
That's actually somebody's email name, Norton's Beef Tits.
we had Howard Stern's message board shut down because he couldn't take the abuse, and now I guarantee the Tony Danza thing is going to be shut down as well.
I'm shutting it down.
Yes, Sex Bagel.
I'll email you guys the links, but I went on there last night to the Tony Danza board.
Yeah.
They swap recipes. They talk about experiences about sitting in the audience. And, I'm going to go to this show. Let's all meet up at some place before the show and introduce each other.
Is that
all these ladies.
His message board or
That's
ours?
I was going to say.
That sounds a lot like our message board.
I've seen the same post on whackbag.com.
Hey, you going to Cleveland?
Yeah, before the Passion of O&A, let's all meet at Fridays. I've seen it.
Yeah, same thing.
Why don't we get one of the interns to get some of the better slams from the Tony Danza message board, if we can. So anyway, he's...
Why is he thanking... prison?
He's thanking the gang at Rahway.
At Rahway?
In between dropping the soap, I guess these guys were listening to watching Tony Danza in the weight room.
And he was serious. It wasn't like a joke or anything. He's seriously thanking prisoners.
She's not the only one with fans in prison, though. I want to say hello to all my friends at my fans and friends at Rahway. I know you're watching. I was on the message board that I have fans at Rahway Prison. They watch it Rahway every day. I'm so.
Hey,
There it is.
Watch my segment about. I'm going to do a segment on making a shank out of Italian bread. For all my friends, they should tune into that one. If there's any trouble out in the yard, you could stab them with a piece of stale Italian bread, huh? Mamma mia. I want to thank my good friend Scott Peterson out there. Had a little trouble, little run-in with the law. I'm not I got a ticket once, so I understand. I want to thank Scott. Thoughts and prayers with your wife and little Connor. Thoughts and prayers.
Hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, I hope everything goes well. My friends and fan, my friend and fan, Scott Peterson. Merry Christmas to you, Scott. What are you going to get, little Connor? Another cinder block? Get him one of those little, maybe a little fishing set. You can take him fishing with you. Oh, you did already. I want to thank Robert Chambers, the preppy killer. I want to say hi. And, thoughts and prayers out to you. A big fan of the show. I want to say hello to everybody at the Cambridge Institution for the Criminally Insane. Got a lot of fans over there. I hear they're replacing shock therapy with the Tony Danza show.
That's a good one.
And they're complaining. Duh. I just want to say hello to Michael Jackson. I hear he's having some problems. And, I also want to say hi to all my good friends and fans at NAMBLA, the North American Man-Boy Love Association. What's wrong with a little man-boy love? Thoughts and prayers to all the kid lovers. Hey, I just want to say hello to all my shit dick fans. All the shit dicks out there. Thoughts and prayers.
Hope the tests come back negative.
I hope your T-cell count's higher than my ratings. Hey, sarcoma sounds like an Italian dish, doesn't it? Thoughts, prayers, hello, all my fans.
Hello.
Yeah, why is he thanking Rahway?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like a Tony Danza thing to do.
No.
Really, prisoners. That's the anti-Tony Danza thing. That's the bad stuff you don't really want to acknowledge that's out there on a fun show like the Tony Danza show.
All right.
Oh, we'll be back. Hey, I want to say hello and thank you to all my friends and fans, Catholic priests. Just want to say hi to all them. Oh, I thanked NAMBLA already. I'm sorry.
No trouble with the priest.
By the way,
Careful,
that's my new bit.
What bit, Opie?
When the devil just pops out of me.
I like that.
Oh, Tony will be back.
Ooh, it's kind of the devil distorts that microphone quite a bit, doesn't he?
That's
devilish of you.
That's what makes the bit good.
Oh, we got a couple?
Thank you. Oh, we have some already? What do you got? Are these can we just read them right off, or we have to find them off this sheet?
Well, the top one says, I've heard that Tony likes to meet a few fans before the show to help him relax. Anyone know
how to be a lucky fan
Danzas?
See, I guess the printer's still not working right? It's still.
And then someone, Sweet Midnight, writes, he meets the fans when commercials are on. I was on his show a few weeks ago.
Yeah, so it goes one of ours, one of theirs, one of ours.
Oh, my God, it's so true. Last month, it was my neighbor Leslie's birthday, and she got to see Tony's show. Jealous. I'm so jealous. While she was online with her friend Deborah, someone who works there came outside with a phone, and guess what? Tony was on the line. Deborah got to talk to him. Yeah, but the person that wrote that one is Thoughts and Prayers. He doesn't know it's one of our assholes. And then someone writes, did she get to go backstage? Get on her knees and pray with Tony? She took a picture with him and his mule.
And he asked her to go out after the show.
And then Sweet Midnight writes, you guys have nothing better to do than post gross posts. Clean up the act a bit, will you, please? And then Thoughts and Prayers go, Miss, may I inquire as to what you find so gross in this thread? Wow, I just noticed you have over 3,000 posts. You must be his biggest fans.
Do you go to the show a lot? Is there any more?
Any more? I don't know. Well, Spider-Man's junk is chiming.
I think you... Oh, man, I wish I could have had the opportunity to pray with Tony like Deborah did. She took it, the lovely thing. God bless her heart.
God bless her heart. Wow, guys, the Tony Danza...
See, the printer still is messed up, huh?
It's cutting off half the posts.
And that's what... whatever.
You don't need that on a live radio show, though, when you got to go to the... Why would you? Who cares if the bit flows?
Okay.
I would love some of your pasta and clam sauce. And then Hoo Howie writes, the internet is for porn. A bunch of tools.
What does that mean, the internet is for porn? What is that?
I don't know. What's that?
Why would somebody write that?
The internet is for porn. The internet Porn is for porn. Stay up all night hugging me. Porn to porn, porn, porn.
Oh, can we read these?
Shit dick. It's Shit Dick's post. Does anyone know if Tony is bi by any chance? I'd really like to. Oh, I wouldn't ever really get the chance with him, but I would love to try to meet him. Spider-Man Junk writes, Mr. Shit, I don't think that the beloved Tony is bisexual. Have you seen the way he dances?
That is pure choreography of a blank homosexual.
And then this post by Lil Connor Peterson, followed up by a post from Old Gravy Leg.
You guys rock. Lil Connor Peterson writes, I don't know, but I know I'll never get old to find out if I'm gay or not. Holy crap.
And then Old Gravy Leg writes, Mr. Danza is Connor's godfather. To the Italian people, this is a very religious and sacred bond. Oh, you guys are assholes. That is so funny. Old Gravy Leg.
Oh, it's so...
Oh, they're killing this message board.
God, is that funny?
Lil Connor Peterson.
Can you spell it? L-I-L?
L-I-L.
L-I-L.
Not little. It's Lil.
Oh, they're coming in like crazy. There seems to be
God damn.
lots and lots of posts.
Holy shit.
What's this one? I don't see any.
This is an example of what they talk about when.
Oh yeah,
these are just the regular
recipes.
people.
Yeah, they're just talking about recipes. And
They want recipes because
they want the Thanksgiving recipes, but now that Thanksgiving's over, they can't get them.
Can you print for me recipes?
Well, we'll get more as the show goes on.
Their names are so goddamn funny.
And you know how long that message board is not going to last for long. They're going to ruin it for someone else.
We got out with the likes of Shit Dick posting.
Can we figure out how to print these up better, or? Oh, I figured out because the bit doesn't flow when we got to try to figure out what they're saying.
Godfather.
Opie and Anthony, XM 202.
Opie, we got more messages off of the Tony Danza message board. One, Angela loves Tony's mule. Is mad at Anal Fissure, saying, please change your name. I like this one here. What is Tony's real name? Does anyone know? And then somebody writes, Tony Danza's real name is Antonio Salvatore Ladanza, although there's been an argument as to whether his real first name is Antonio or Anthony. And then Tony Rules writes, I hear his real name is Ben Sparks. Can anyone confirm this?
Our own Ben Sparks.
I heard Tony is going to be playing a part on the next Sopranos season. Anyone know what part this might be? And Angela loves Tony's mule, right? I hope Tony plays the part of a farmer. Maybe then we can all see his mule. Will'd you blow me? The names are great. I want to know if maybe Tony can give some cleaning tips. I have these stains on my mattress and all over my bathroom that I just can't get out. Any suggestions? Looking forward to hearing from you, Ben Sparks. Oh, God. Big duties, Ben.
What is that? Is that somebody's?
Wait. You know, going back to cleaning up the mess though. There's a few responses. Club Soda Kenny always works for me, fella. Makes me want to skip around. It works so well. You use Club Soda Kenny to clean it out? And then he writes, yeah, but Club Soda leaves a big stain, a big stupid stain, big and stupid, even if the Club Soda is indeed handsome.
And a new one that I just read, one of my favorite names, saying, if anyone needs advice on how to clean the ring around the bathtub, let me know. I'll share my secret. And that's from Yates Party of 5.
Oh, my God.
You people are scumbags. Yates Party of 5.
All right, Aunt.
Ring around the tub.
We have more.
Oh.
We have more of these racist, silly songs to play.
Sensitive people.
5 little candles blown out too soon.
God damn, people are brutal. Love it.
We can't even move on because Norton's like...
Norton's just laughing his ass off. These are really funny.
Oh, they're hilarious. You missed this one, Ed.
Oh, I did?
When you were reading the thing about... this was from Old Gravy Leg, and it said, this is the one you wrote, hey, Tony, I was wanting to give me some cleaning tips. I have the stains in the mattresses in the bathroom I can't get out. And it says, looks forward to hearing from you, Ben. But then it says, P.S. I have a great recipe for beef jerky that you could use on the cooking segment. It's called Ben's Herky Jerky. Oh,
just pick up every little thing from the show. God damn, are they funny.
All right.
New name on the Tony Danza message board, Tony's Taint. Welcome. Welcome, Tony's Taint, to the message board.
This is from Connor Peterson.
Jim is obsessed.
He said,
with the Peterson
Dad showed
trial.
Mom who's the boss. He took her fishing.
Oh, my God.
Who's the boss?
He's turning red. Look at Jim. He's red. That's all.
Animals.
Complete creeps.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Gut busting, ab crunching.
Boy, how bad can it get?
Have you seen a man eat his own head?
Yes.
Now you'll get used to it.
Anthony spent $300 on fags.
Ass clown.
This is the freakiest show I've ever been party to.
It should be illegal. The Opie and Anthony Show.
You guys suck!
Oh, that talk is crazy. Say, Jim, nice meal.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
There's some sexual reference.
So they had to give us the talk on Friday. You know, it's the free play week, very important for you guys in the company. So maybe if you could kind of keep it a little more highbrow than usual. And what we told them was, yeah, we'll think about it. Perfect answer. We didn't say yes or no. We'll think about it.
Think about it.
Which means we will do the show that we know how to do.
Yeah, if something comes up, you know, we're going to do it.
So then the discussion goes to the show that we don't talk about anymore. How long have we been here? 2 months?
2 months, and we have one of those already?
We already have a show that we do not talk about anymore.
Eek.
And the big discussion was, you guys, we don't want you getting the interns late anymore.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone has to have this discussion with us.
2 months in.
2 months in. Guys, we are outraged down here in Washington. We could not believe what we were hearing. And as we move forward, we want to make a new rule. You cannot get the interns late anymore on your program.
Ouch.
Why?
I guess they have a problem with that in the work environment.
I guess technically they're employees. I don't know. Are they employees? Why can't we get our interns late? That's like a great fringe benefit. If you're shooting for an internship with the Opie and Anthony Show, just the possibility that they may get you late is kind of cool. I'm thinking.
You don't get that at other places.
You don't get that at IBM.
No, you won't.
Fill in stupid company here. I went with IBM.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I should have said Apple or something.
No, IBM was fine.
Those boys down at IBM are counting on us. The Captain Hook uniform.
So, I'm never going to say what happened on the show that we can't talk about anymore. I don't know if the intern actually got action.
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea.
I certainly don't know if I got any action in the other room after. Don't know that at all.
Right. I was looking at that couch, and an intern was in here, a girl was in here, but I don't know what was happening.
And quite honestly, after the show, I have no idea what happened.
I don't either.
I didn't see it for myself. So it's just all talk.
I had no idea what happened. I was too busy fielding everyone's phone calls. Oh, my God.
Dude, we're screwed, right? Dude, we're screwed, right? I just flashed back to 2002. Dude, what do you think? What do I think? I think we're fired again.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
that was a phone call. I was at the diner, and I called Anthony, and he did say these words, "We are so fired."
Yeah.
I had to walk out of the diner because we were sitting down, and I had to take a dump, and I swear to God, I was so upset. I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants at the diner, at the table.
Just from being upset.
Just been being so annoyed in the filthy bathroom, I had to go home.
Yeah. So,
Ben, could I have the Lysol, please?
Did you fart already?
No.
No.
I did not.
It's the megaphone.
Oh my God, has bad breath on
Smells
it?
like I was talking with my ass.
Oh.
I think it's from the onion bagel. Like I can't talk into it right after I eat an onion bagel.
Stop licking the megaphone.
It's awful.
You ever scrape your tongue with your fingernail and sniff it?
Oh, I try not to.
No. All right. So that discussion was had.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Smells like the Don Geronimo microphone.
Doesn't smell that bad.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Someone from our past or something? I don't know who he is. So we had that discussion, Anthony, and they're like, please do not get the interns late anymore. And little did I know, as I'm having that discussion and saying, yeah, no problem, we got it all under control up here, our own intern was banging one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
But I guess we could discuss this on the air because it did happen off hours.
Right.
It did happen when after all the microphones were turned off and the lights were turned off in the studio and everyone went home.
It's on
and I don't
his
think
own
it was
time.
It was on his own time, and I don't think it. Yeah.
But
It didn't happen
it
on the
our
premises,
time?
right? Didn't happen on the premises.
Didn't interfere with his job?
No, not at all. So what happened was after the show, or near I guess during the last hour of the show, as Candy's in the studio all hot and naked and stuff, she's like, "Oh my God, your intern Noah is so cute, so cute. I want to do him."
Well, you got to give her that.
He is a dish.
She's knowledgeable.
That kid's got a smile on him, I'm just saying.
And so I didn't think anything of it, and I just we went across the street, had some breakfast, and I guess at that point you were like hooking up with her or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit. I want to, I think I should take this time to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to work at the Opie and Anthony show.
How does the intern get to bang the porn star?
Well, she took a liking to him.
Where did the banging take place?
My place. I live across the river, Jersey.
So she went home with you and you got to bang a porn star?
Yeah, we were hanging out for most of the weekend.
Most of the weekend?
Yeah.
The whole weekend?
Yeah. She's a good kid.
Good kid.
No, we had a good time.
Dude, you banged the 20-year-old hot, I've only been in the business 3 months porn star from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you're taking my coffee order today? I think I should be getting him coffee.
No.
I look at him differently today. He's not just the guy that gets coffee.
No.
He's the guy that bangs hot porn stars.
Banging a porn star. Now
I've never banged a hot porn star. Have you, Anthony?
No, I can't say I ever had a porn star. Was the pressure on knowing that she's a professional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to get, into the scenario.
Really?
Once or twice, I'd say, before, you're really there.
Was she happy with the merchandise and the
Seems
performance?
like she's all right.
Yeah.
She seems like she had a good time. We talk.
I wonder if we should get her on the phone. We got her phone number?
She sent some emails, actually, to you guys thanking you for the opportunity to be here and have a good time.
Opportunity to have sex with you.
Yes, thanking us for being able to bang our intern.
That's so funny because she is
I don't know if I could
a
bang
porn star.
I don't think I could bang a porn star.
She is in porno movies, but the fact is she's also a 20-year-old girl that wanted to hook up with someone she found attractive here.
Dude, she's a nympho. You could just tell by looking at her.
Oh, yeah.
When she grabbed Norton's crotch, she just went flush in the face. She was just...
That was probably revulsion and hatred.
She wanted action right at that moment.
Well, apparently not. Not that kind of action. Not Jim Norton action.
So did she teach you any new tricks?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely, probably the best sex I've ever had.
Wow.
Did you wear a bag?
Oh, yeah. No,
Rookie.
we're very safe.
Why?
You here?
Well, no, I did
very
actually.
safe.
I saw her.
We're now going out. We're very safe.
She had her paperwork in her purse, actually. So, I saw it.
The AIDS test paperwork?
Yeah, all that
She
stuff.
just... When was it done?
Last month.
She just carries around her AIDS paperwork?
All girls in
Not
business
good.
do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
And you got her number in your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't have paperwork. I just carry around a picture of a girl I fucked 6 months ago. Look, she's not thin.
She looks healthy.
So it took a while to
get into the game because there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure there.
Of course, you got to look at some of the films that she's been in and the guys that she's with. You're talking, the baby's arm clutching an apple kind of manhood, and then was she open? Let's just say, read between the lines. Was she open to all forms of sex?
She was. Yes, she's experienced.
Experienced? Let's just say, was there any point in the evening where maybe you were looking at the part on the back of her head?
Well, there's a lot of fun things that went down. I don't want to be too graphic about it. But,
why?
I'm just like I'm nothing.
Dude,
I'm a little nothing.
She's a porn star. Who cares? Give us the details.
Yeah, what happened?
No, just pretty much just the basic straight stuff.
Did you do the old dirt road?
She's an exhibitionist though, and I'm not. Absolutely not. We were going shopping at one point, and she wanted to do something in the basement of like a furniture store.
We think the vestibule of a church is a good place to start for public sex.
Wait, you guys hung out all weekend, went shopping and all that?
A little bit.
And she wanted to have sex in public?
Like a date, I guess. Yeah, she wanted
to do
some
movie.
Stuff in public.
It's like a movie plot.
What's going on?
They go shopping.
But look at me.
Did you go to FAO Schwartz and the two of you kind of do the tap dance on the piano keyboard? No? It's sort of the Christmas season, so a little Christmas shopping.
No, actually.
No?
We did not. But
Did you sing a duet? Baby, it's cold outside. What the hell? Did you fall for her?
No, she's a good kid. I like her. She's a good girl. But I mean, no Richard Gere jokes.
How old are you, sir?
23 next week.
23.
She's 20.
Kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Same birthday as the guy who got hit in the head with a boat, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You traded birthdays?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
We talked.
We left her a voicemail. Maybe she'll call later today.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get her side of the story. But, man, did she have the big O?
A couple times. Supposedly 5. But, she's pierced in all sorts of places, so there's not...
Yeah, how did those work out for you?
Oh, I lost my virginity to a girl with multiple piercings. So
Down there?
I'm okay with that, yeah, but, like...
Do you think the
It's
orgasms were real? Because, she is an actress,
She's
technically.
A screamer. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I'm kind of...
Why are you taking your pants... Oh, he's not taking his pants off.
Wow, wait a minute. You got, like, scratches and black and blues on your back.
She's brutal.
She was scratching your back like that?
A little violent.
Yeah. Wow. That's some
yeah, so
animal
thanks a lot,
sex.
you guys. Appreciate it.
Well,
that sounds like a fun time.
You're very... Oh, Jesus.
If you want an internship with the Opie and Anthony show...
I think I might apply for one.
Email bensparks1027@yahoo.com. We get our interns laid.
Jeez. What are you panicking about, Ben?
Oh, we got her?
Ah.
We're just waiting to get her on the phone here. Oh, my God. This is just...
There she is.
All right, hold on. I got to do
Ben was
this.
panicking.
Yes. Candy.
Yes.
What the hell happened after the show?
Oh, why don't you have to know about that?
What?
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, he just showed us the scratch marks on his back. They haven't healed yet.
Sorry about that.
And he said you had 5 orgasms. Were they real
Plenty
orgasms?
more than that.
Were they real?
I said plenty more than that.
And they were all real orgasms, huh?
Of course.
Ooh. And he said that you guys want to have sex in public at a furniture store, or you did, and he said no to that.
Let me.
What were you guys doing at a furniture store?
It was like we were shopping around town.
They're already shopping for their apartment.
Dining room table? We could bang on that.
So, Candy, you like Noah, huh?
Very, very much so.
Oh.
I think we got a love connection.
How's that going to work out if you're a porn star?
Really?
How isn't that going to work out? I can come visit.
So this isn't something that's, one and done? You guys might see each other again?
Oh, we will definitely be seeing each other again.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is like a plot for a movie. Porn star bangs intern.
What are your feelings there, Noah? Are you a little nervous maybe about getting attracted to her a little more?
Actually,
if you see each other a little more, maybe her lifestyle?
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about that. And, Richard Gere jokes aside, I'm fine with that.
You got a gerbil in your ass? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the other Richard Gere. Okay, I got you.
Candy, so how does he rate as far as his sexual performance?
Excellent.
And you've banged a few professionals in your short time, right?
Plenty of professionals.
And no one knows what he's doing, huh?
Noah is absolutely amazing.
Did you teach him anything new? Any new tricks?
We'll get there.
We'll get there?
I have only had
Wait, you
2
didn't?
days with him.
How many different positions did you guys try?
Oh, no. We're very straight and narrow.
Oh.
For now. I'm waiting
For
for
now.
After the AVN.
We'll end up
maybe.
breaking it, don't worry.
What?
I said we'll end up breaking Noah, don't worry.
Okay, and I guess, I don't know, as far as like how he rates with other porn stars, is our boy packing or what?
He is very, very well endowed.
Oh! The mule update. Wow.
I'm like blushing. I can't take this.
All right, well.
You have some blood that can go to your face? Some left in that body of yours? Wow.
Oh, all right, well. So it looks like you enjoyed your time in New York there, Candy.
Very, very much so.
And you pretty much spent the whole weekend with Noah.
Yeah, so until the time I left, I was there as much as possible unless I had to work.
Unless I had to work.
Yeah, that.
What kind of work did you have to do in New York?
Well, what kind of work do you think?
Wow, so wait a minute. She was at your place, Noah, right? And you guys are hanging out, shopping for furniture, having sex, and then all of a sudden a beeper or phone goes off, and she goes, I gotta go to work.
I gotta go.
So you go, bye, honey, and she leaves, and then she comes back how much later?
An hour or two.
An hour or two later.
About hour and 20 minutes, I'm thinking. 10-minute cab ride
and
to and fro.
Have you made a romantic path of rose petals to the shower for her to follow?
Sometimes they just talk
the
about
rose
football,
petals,
Anthony.
The rose petals were from the front door of his apartment right to the shower.
Right to the shower. And then, but sometimes they just talk about football.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's just oh
my God.
Hanging out, having a burger.
What kind of furniture were you shopping for? Mouthwash and a bidet?
Wow, that is something. You know what it is?
What were you feeling?
I know what it is now.
Huh.
It's absolutely Risky Business. It's the movie Risky Business. That's what was going on.
Actually,
he's in the house, hanging out with the chick. She's still got work to do.
Were you jamming your Tangerine Dreams Greatest Hits CDs?
Did you slide in on your socks wearing only your underwear and do a little dance?
Yeah. A little Bob Seger in the background. There it is.
Here comes Noah sliding in. Yeah. Look, Noah's dancing.
He's getting the apartment all set while she's out with some other guy.
Went to the furniture store to find something to put that big glass egg on. Sure. Parents are away.
Guido the killer pimp.
Did you drive the Porsche around?
Oh.
Like leased.
At least. Right. Okay. Oh, very good. Yeah. So she went to work. How many times did she go to work?
Once. No, she left on Friday night for most of the night, and then once on Saturday.
So she came back Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon?
No, Saturday. Well, Saturday we spent most of the day together, and she had to leave for most of the evening, and then she came back later at night. Actually, twice you came back, didn't you?
Was there any
twice.
Was there any jealousy going on in your head, knowing that know none?
No
jealousy.
No, we're no illusions here.
Yeah.
Work is work, my dear.
Absolutely.
That boy has no illusions.
God, this is a great story. All right. Well, thank you, Candy. Anything else you want to add?
What'd you do when she was gone?
Yeah, really cleaned up, I think. Put things back in place, moved the bed back to the wall.
Hanging around the house, looking at his watch.
Yeah.
Called the 1-800-AIDS hotline just to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, my.
Sorry.
Hi, Candy. Noah again.
No, I have my
leaving a message.
You saw them.
I don't know. Hope everything's going good at work. I miss you.
I miss you, right?
Miss you.
Can you call me on the break?
Call me back. I'm at the house. Just call me.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Candy. No again. Leaving a message. Boy, you've been at work for a while. Just wondering if you're coming back. Chinese tonight? Okay, give me a call back. I'm just a little worried about you. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Wasn't anything like that? You weren't thinking you should call her or something, make sure she's okay? Because, there's some riffraff out there that, it's It's almost like going out with a cop or something. Cop has to go out on the job. You don't know. Maybe that's the night.
All right.
You know. So.
Well, thank you, Candy. We might call you back. All right, because this story's still developing, obviously.
That's perfectly fine, dear.
And we're still looking for midgets for your porno. Okay.
Please do so, and I will talk to all of you soon. And have Noah call me when he gets a second.
All right.
Oh, I will. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
All right. Why don't you go talk to Candy? Because now I'm going to do the second half of the story, which makes it even better.
Which makes it even more brutal.
She pretty much just admitted that she was, look, she wasn't filming a movie in New York City.
No.
She was making some extra cash.
Making some cash. Spending a little time with some gentlemen.
Right, so now it's like open game.
Yeah. No, Ben, you don't even know the half of it.
No, you have no idea.
Ben's laughing already. He's laughing at Jimmy, but he doesn't even know the half of it.
This is where this is the portion of the show where we prove that Jim Norton's life is truly pathetic, just like he's been telling us for years.
Everyone thinks I exaggerate, and people don't understand that from head to toe I am garbage.
I will
Anyone
be
else
Bob
notice
Kelly
that?
with a tear dripping down my eye for this story because it is sad.
Anyone else notice that Norton had nothing to say to Candy?
Well, I didn't want to again. I don't C-block other guy, and if he's got a thing going, it's like I'm not going to jump in and say something stupid to ruin the mood.
If you were listening to Cherry Darts on Friday, it was obvious.
Plus, you didn't mention it. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I know. Well, now it's time to mention it. We were going to mention it anyway. I wasn't going to let this one slide.
You shouldn't.
No effing way. So it was pretty obvious that a lot of people took a liking to Candy because she's young, she's hot, she's only been in porn a few months, and she's obviously
willing to do anything.
She's obviously a nympho. She took a liking to Noah. But there's no secret when a girl comes in here, Norton will kind of feel these girls out and also feel them up.
Oh, cut it out, Hope.
And we got Candy to, mess with Norton's mule and stuff a few times during the show.
Through the pants.
And Norton was thinking there may be something there because she did get all, flushed after she touched your mule. You were thinking maybe that I might be able to get something going on here.
But not the way you think.
What do you mean?
We were joking around about, Norton likes to go out and pay for girls. And she's like, well, come on. Kind of like a joke.
Right.
But I knew it wasn't a joke. Mm-hmm. So I was under no illusions that, ooh, I think she likes me. I never make that error. Ever.
Well, I forget we're dealing with a professional.
Oh, yeah.
But I also know Jimmy might ask a girl, hey, you want to go out for a cup of coffee or something, just to maybe get to know her a little better.
Yeah, at times, yeah,
right.
Sure.
But you weren't thinking that with her or anything?
No, I didn't get those vibes off her. I immediately knew, she's like, I'm an info, but I never really believed it. I know it's all about business.
Yeah.
At least the relation with me was about business, and that was perfectly acceptable as far as I was concerned.
All right.
So
she spent the weekend with Noah, though, and no money was exchanged there.
Of course not, no.
She spent it because she found him attractive, and they spent the whole weekend having sex, shopping.
Having free sex, Anthony.
Free sex.
Candy the porn star had free sex with our lowly intern.
Right.
Who's pretty much a nothing trying to, learn about radio and things like that. No offense to Noah.
Knock a man down.
No offense to Noah. He's still a young guy, and he's, he's growing and learning every day.
Mm-hmm.
Norton wanted to have sex with Candy as well.
Yep. Well, why not?
And how much was it going to cost you?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll let you know. I never...
Before Norton said, I just want to make it perfectly clear, lowly intern Noah, free sex
all weekend long
with hot 20-year-old porn star Candy.
Free sex all weekend long.
So much sex that he's saying no to sex in bathrooms in public.
Right. Scratches down his back.
He's
wild,
so
madman
much sex. There was a point where he had to say no mas.
No, not in the basement at the furniture store.
Right.
Well, as the day was progressing, she was indicating that she liked Noah. You could tell that she liked him.
Yeah.
And so I was going to ask for her number just to conduct some business.
Uh-huh.
But him and her were kind of talking, and to me that would have been like a C-block move. Not that she would have went for me over him, but that kind of adds a bad vibe if you're in the studio and everybody's like a vulture.
Sure.
So it was like, let it go. I'll talk to Joe later and see if she maybe wants to talk to me later. But I didn't want to make her uncomfortable because she seemed to have a vibe going with Noah. I'm not a blocker. Right. I hate cock-blocking guys.
Absolutely.
So I talked to Joe after. I'm like, hey, man, just call Candy. I would like to talk to her if she wants to. If she doesn't, tell her it's cool. No one's uncomfortable. Whatever. Just give her my number. And so he talked to me like hours later.
So much for not whoring, by the way.
I know I'm a weak man. But
remember
I
you were swearing off that?
Wanted to feel it out. So Joe calls me. He goes, look, man, I don't know the deal. She said you could call her. He's like, I really don't know if she likes you or not. I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, no problem. He stayed out of it. So I gave her a jingle.
And called her up
right after she got back from good old New Jersey. And I'm like,
when did you call her? Like exactly what day and time was it?
It was Friday. It was sometime she had just come back into Jersey, obviously from having a lot of free young sex.
I'm trying to think what was happening while you called her. Was she actually with?
No. I believe she answered the phone.
Just had free sex with him.
And left.
With
she
our
probably
intern.
got the call from Joe, knowing that I wanted to talk to her, but probably couldn't jot the number down because her mouth was all full of young intern mule. Young intern mule.
Without a thought of a buck in her head.
Not a thought of 15 years slaving in this motherfucking business. Not one thought. Not one thought about a social life thrown out to be good in comedy. Not one. Why would you think about that when there's abs and a smile? Why would you?
You might as well add that you were on VH1 this past
weekend.
weekend.
Who cares? MTV pilots, the Opie and Anthony show, the Tonight Show does it. None
you
of
had
it
a quick scene in Spider-Man. You know, I guess
it is as meaningless as I've been telling you for all these years. Yeah. It's drivel. So we chat briefly on the phone.
The only thing Noah has going for him is good DNA.
Good-looking guy. Very handsome guy. And a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I like Noah.
You've got a great resume. He's got good DNA.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down
to. I have a mediocre resume, and he has great DNA. But it's one of many times I've lost to good-looking guys. Right. It's just the way it goes.
So she gave you a jingle back?
Well, no, she actually answered when I called.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking to her for a second. I'm like, so how you doing? She's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, I would like to hang. And she's like, well, that could be arranged, which I immediately liked. Talk business. Yeah, I'm not some dummy who's like, hey, please. I'm 36 and she's 20. This is what made me want to just spit peas at her. I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And she's like, well, I'm working for so-and-so. And she quoted the price, and I almost threw the phone out the window. She wanted $1,000.
Oh, Jesus. That she was giving the
$1,000 to have sex with him.
That she was giving the intern for free.
Well, no. To be fair,
the intern.
I said, look, that can't happen. It's too much. And then to be fair, she did say that she would do it for $500, which is quite a break when you think of the 23-year-old good-looking guy getting it for free.
All weekend, by the way.
All weekend.
Not just an hour of her time.
Not just one load from you.
Like a free play.
Right. It was a free play weekend.
How many? Could you find out how many times Noah had sex for free with the porn star? I really want to rub this in today because I'm such an ass.
Maybe add it up in dollars and cents.
Right.
How much free sex he did get.
Oh, and how much? As opposed to how much it was? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what it would have run.
Cost me a pretty penny.
Oh. And Ben talking for the first time in a week. Yes,
6 times. All right. Wow. So even with a discounted rate, that would have been $3,000 for her to put herself through the torture of sleeping with awful Jim Norton
for an hour.
That's the only.
No. Well, it's
for an hour. Let's not kid each other. For an hour.
Well, it's one load though usually, right?
Well, they call it cups in the business. You could have 1 or 2 cups. I don't know how they work it. An hour for me. I've never gotten off more than 1. For me, as soon as it's done, eat it.
So that's where he's doing the math. So it would have cost him $3,000.
The only thing that annoyed me, it wasn't the money issue. That's fine. It was the amount that she wanted. It's like, are you fucking crazy?
You were just in here. It's like, you know something? It's like. We shared something professionally. It's like, how about a little discounted rate?
And
it's like the guy you know with the car dealer.
If you tell me 1,000 of 500 is discounted, I'll vomit on my own shoes. That's not a discount. You think I don't know how the business works? You quote high, you don't know how much money the guy has. Right. I'll do it for 500. But, she could have, if she would have said 200 for just, a little bit, not full, I would have said, yeah, all right. So it wasn't the amount that she wanted to charge it. That I really didn't care about. I don't take that
It's like a businessman that's, you've done business with him before, which is what she did here on our show. And then taking care of you, like I said, at the car dealership, the guy goes, hey, I could give you a little off on this.
Absolutely.
And she was so repulsed that she could not even bring it down to a normal
And she
rate.
couldn't even think in business terms of the amount of plugs I would have given her. I would have
Right.
been Pete Plug. All I would have talked about
Unfortunately, she was horrified by the one plug you would have given her. That the other ones didn't really matter anymore.
And
my
as
God.
revolting as this is, it's almost good because I tell you, people think I'm exaggerating or I'm crazy. It is exactly the way things are.
I completely understand, and I feel for you, Jimmy.
Don't. It's just my
no,
life.
No, I do.
What am I, 36? This type of stuff has been going on since probably the age of 12.
Right now, I am Bob Kelly, and you are that little midget with the hands flailing in front of you.
Ooh,
I'm just...
she likes me.
Oh, my God.
Free for the intern. $1,000 discounted to $500.
That's what it's just a kick to the old fat appendix scar stomach.
Now I understand how you operate sometimes, and something like this could really throw Jimmy for a loop. Jimmy's an emotional guy sometimes. These things get to him.
Mm-hmm.
How did you then deal with this sort of rejection for the rest of your weekend?
Well, I handled it pretty well, considering that night I finally called one of my regulars. I did break down.
You did break down.
Broke down. I told you I'd be honest when I did, if I did.
So how many days did you last?
Maybe a week.
A week.
Oh, yeah, I think it was last Monday, right?
About a week.
Hey, you know what the good thing is, though? What? You did save yourself some cash.
I saved myself a lot of cash.
It's not like if you fall off the wagon and go to a whore, that you then have to pay the whores that you would have slept with. You know, that money is money in the bank.
And the girl I wound up hooking up with is a girl I've hooked up with many times. She's definitely in the top 3. She might be the best I've ever. So this one, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's not. If I could see her just like once in a while, I'd be totally cool with it. It's my obsession. Because then the next night, I'm at the Comedy Cellar, and who comes down but my friend Dennis Hoff, who owns the Bunny Ranch. He's a good buddy of mine.
That's a good buddy to have.
He's been inviting me out for a year. I haven't been able to go. We're gonna do a contest with him, and he goes, "Hey man, we hang out for a while. I'm gonna drop him off at his hotel." And he goes, "Hey man, I know this real cheap place. Let me treat you." Now, who can say no to a treat?
A treat?
What am I, insulting?
No.
So we go. I didn't like the vibe of this place, though. It was upstairs. It was like 3 guys that could have been Latin kings or Mexican mafia guys just sitting up there. But I wind up going into the room with some southern girl. Dennis pays, and she performs rather toothy oral treats on me. But I tipped her $50 to take the bag off, and she drooled into my ass crack like that little short-handed nothing playing harmonica. That's what it was like. That little midget. Woo! Those little arms. She should have been playing harmonica over my balls. That's how it would have been.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Oh, man. And the only part with this girl I didn't like was I went to kiss her shoulder, and it smelled like somebody's bad breath. Like, obviously, some dirtbag had been in there licking her shoulders. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not Ralph Romantic. I thought that was my original idea.
No.
That's unbelievable.
Some mess had been there before you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I had rejection all weekend. I'll tell you more. I don't know when we're going to break. I have to urinate very badly, but I had more rejection.
I have to urinate.
Did you have
really
professional
bad too,
rejection also or something? You said that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
I want to get to this thing first.
I thought he was upset at...
yeah, we'll
the Billy Crystal thing you went through.
Oh,
that's all. Yeah, see, some stuff like that. There's all kinds of devastation in his life this weekend. I feel bad for Jimmy.
We do want to talk about that, but I want to play the phone call from Jim's mom, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to do this now? Can I pee?
I wish Kiss would come in to hold you after
really
this
could
weekend.
Use it right now. It's not even been a bad on the outside weekend. You look at it, you go, so what? Your life is good. My life is good. But it's just these things are confirmations of what I already know. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like if you think you're the werewolf, and no, you're not a werewolf, you're a good person, and then you wake up with, like, blood under your fingernails and a little fur on your pillow. It's not devastating in itself, but you know you're a werewolf.
You know you're a werewolf.
For me, it's the same thing, except I'm shit.
You start feeling good about yourself, where you are in life, your career, everything that's going on for yourself, and then something happens where you just, once again, you go... Up there. See? Yep. I knew it.
Jimmy Robinson had a point.
Oh. With his little cape.
Him and Helen
saying,
were absolutely right.
Hate that kid.
Hate him.
Hate him.
All right, we could do part 2 after the break.
Yeah, I got to whiz bad.
Let him whiz.
We have a phone call from Jim's mom. Mm-hmm. And, honestly, I haven't laughed this hard, and I couldn't tell you.
No.
I listened to the first 10 seconds of Jim Norton's mom's phone call to Jim. A concerned parent. I had to stop the tape, and I had to laugh for about 10 straight minutes.
Nice, wonderful lady. A lot like my mother, the way she talks to her son. about things, very
loving.
concerned, loving. And then, you know, your son is Jimmy, or your son is the guy that made a couple have sex in a church.
Yeah.
It's just those instances where your mom can just remain so sweet, trying to guide you, and you're just a piece of crap.
Well, as a parent, how do you acknowledge to yourself that you did your best, and the thing that you sweated for your whole life still likes to lie on the floor with bags and have his chest shit on? How do you accept that as a rational, loving parent?
You don't. You put it in your head and you try to twist it into something else.
Yeah, that's got to be a real be a real downer.
Your mom left a message on your machine, and she's just casually talking about your whoring. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That a mother has to do that. That a mother has to do
and
that.
And it's the same tone, like, I'm worried about you, you know.
Have you been studying for the SATs?
Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking your vitamins? It's that same tone, but she's talking about whoring with her son. Oh. It's unbelievable. The only reason we're not playing it here is because, like Jim said, I have to take a leak like you wouldn't believe.
Let's go together.
Where's the promos about us celebrating the female? Nice, young, fresh vagina. Fresh vagina. Fresh vagina. Fresh vagina.
Show.
Yes, you did a good job on that promo.
He's up on the gay shit.
Oh, Jim.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
All right, getting back to the subject at hand. This is the funny part. Ben comes running in the studio. After that last break, the first email he gets is from a guy named Ricky. It just says, "Hello, Ben. I attached my resume with the email. Thank you very much." And, of course, the subject line says internship.
Yeah. He wants to be an intern.
Well, everyone wants to be an intern on the Opie and Anthony show. Now that they know we get you laid.
Yeah, but,
with hot, young porn stars from Cleveland.
Yeah, there's plenty of interns around here that didn't go home with candy.
Right.
You know, just because you're an intern doesn't make a difference. I mean, you have to. She was the one that was attracted to him.
She sure was.
Yeah.
Let's just say Noah's not the first intern that got some action because of this radio show.
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
But, $500. There's a whole room full of guys in there.
A whole room full of eager guys just waiting for their chance at the porn star.
Yeah.
$1,000.
$1,000.
And Norton, to bang the same porn star that the intern did for free would have cost the gym at a reduced rate $500 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So the whoring is back on.
Nah, I'm going to try to stop that.
All kidding aside, Norton is trying to give up whoring. Spends a lot of money on it.
Right.
So I want to buy an apartment just because, it's like I'm sick of paying rent. Sometimes you got to buy, it's like a mortgage. I got to get a mortgage. And I'm okay, but I don't want to keep wasting money.
So you lasted about a week this time around. That's not bad. That's a start.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because I know you're pretty much doing it every night, right?
Yeah. I was on Craigslist last night. I didn't sleep. I slept till 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so I did what I normally do on Sunday nights, which is just stay up. And I'm online, and I'm actually writing on my stupid blog finally, and I just, I'm like, I can't go to bed, so.
All right, so it didn't work out with Candy, obviously. So then you had to get one anyway, and she was pretty awful.
Got two, yeah. No, she was great. The one I got was great.
Oh, you got two of them.
The one, my regular was fantastic. The one Dennis bought me, she was nice, but again, she gave like a nice drool hummer. It's a little toothy for my taste, but she couldn't even fake that she was enjoying it. She's so depressed to be there from the south.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really was bummed out with her bad breath on her shoulder from some awful drunk who was licking her shoulder, probably whispering, "Mommy," in her ear.
Oh, God.
Although, let me be honest, if I knew this girl was going to run right back to Noah's place, I would have spent the $500. I absolutely would have put a batch in her hair.
Oh. Just as a fine how do you do?
Oh, I would have sent her back with, like, Statue of Liberty hair.
Is there an awkwardness between you and the intern now?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, between guys like that, never.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, yeah, the whoring thing.
I thought he was gay, actually.
Yeah, we all
thought he was gay. I'm glad to know he's not.
Oh, wow, there was that whole
we forgot
thing
to bring that
around.
up when Candy goes, wow, that Noah's a cute intern. We're all kind of, no offense, Noah, but we're all kind of laughing like,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
But that's the whole guy response to a good-looking guy being around. You know?
Yeah.
They go, you must be gay.
Yeah, we kind of, not that it matters, we kind of thought maybe you were.
Really? No problems here, guys.
There were some rumors.
Break out Rent Boys. Let's hold chapters. Throw them at me.
He's feeling very confident today.
Cocky, if you will.
All right, well, we learned a little something about you.
Thanks.
Not that it matters, but we were thinking maybe out of all the interns that you might have been the one. I'm sure one of them was.
You're sure one of them is.
They're all looking at each other.
No man shaking their heads.
I always hope the best looking one is gay. That's the one you root for. I don't care how much pussy Nathaniel tries to get.
Take it out of the mix.
That 6'8" young Frankenstein looking psychopath. No one cares about him.
Jeez.
Just lumbering in there with like a checkered shirt.
Actually, it's down to Nathaniel and Derek because we know Danny's not either. I'm just saying. We just know.
All right. Well, I want to see Nathaniel and Derek take out their mules and do a little man-to-man docking.
And see who enjoys it that much more.
Yeah, just see who gets the rod first.
That one would be guilty as charged.
If we didn't have the new rule on the show where we can't get the interns laid, we would figure something out. Who are we kidding? We're not listening to the gang in Washington.
New rule.
All right, so, the whoring has become a subject on this show with Norton because he really wants to stop. And I guess your mom and dad listen to the program every day?
I knew that would be a mistake, too. I knew it.
Why? They listened to the show when it was for free, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. I just knew it, though. Like, I knew you can't let your parents listen. You know how much sex I've lost from regular girls? Because when I talk about it on the air and when I write on the computer, I mean, it's just there's no girl wants to date me after hearing this. How can they?
Oh. Well, your mom's very concerned, and she left a little message on your machine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to play it all the way through.
Yeah. It's just a sweet mother concerned about her son.
All right, here's the tape.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening. This is where I stopped the tape earlier. I'm going to lose it again. Because it's your mom. She doesn't want to say whores or hookers or ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening.
Like she read that in one of her novels, one of those romantic novels where they make everything all nice.
Yeah. Oh. I know you're trying to give up partaking in the world's oldest profession.
Is there any guilt on your part about what your parents have to think?
Well, I feel bad that I'm so honest, but no, I have no guilt. I love my parents. I get along great with my parents. No, I don't.
I've hung out with Jimmy's parents. They are the nicest,
sweetest
people you'll ever meet.
I know, but the fact that they even have to make phone calls like this.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad. Not only that, but my mom has to look at her like her librarian friends.
Right.
My mom's a librarian. She just retired. She's a librarian. She's gonna look at her friends, make eye contact. Oh, your son, toilet chest.
I gotta start this over again.
Yeah,
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something.
Dr. Phil? How does Dr. Phil get into this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because she's a mom. She watches Dr. Phil. She picks up some tidbits of psychiatry and decides she's going to help her boy.
I have to know what Dr. Phil says about weak-chinned man with fat tits and prostitute habits. What does Dr. Phil say about that?
What would Dr. Phil say there? Mom?
She gets her advice from Dr. Phil, and she's going to pass it along to her little son.
Little Jimmy.
Get off those ladies of the night. It's a good thing. Keeping it positive.
Jimmy Robinson and Helen say that if you want to replace something... God, am I an ass?
You want to replace Monster Rain.
Which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go.
Oh, she's trying to kill two birds with one stone here, isn't she?
Yep. There's gyms in New York. A nice gym you have downstairs.
You have a nice gym downstairs.
Instead of banging a hooker for 20 minutes, why don't you jump on the treadmill?
Anything could have been downstairs. Zarqawi's beheading equipment. You could go down there, just lop off the head of an imperialist.
Just, replace it with something.
Yes. Oh, man. I'm going to be laughing in my sleep tonight.
Dr. Phil.
Could go. You could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody.
You could work out, tone up. I wouldn't have to be embarrassed to be seen with you.
Yeah, maybe you could not look like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights when you wear a half shirt. She's telling me to tone up. Let's translate that. Maybe if you got in the gym, Noah wouldn't have gotten a fucker for free, fat tits. That's what she's saying. Maybe if you had a little stick-to-itiveness, you wouldn't have to cough up 1,000 or 500.
Oh. Get off the hooker, get on a Bowflex, Mom.
And she said you can get rid of some energy, which I know what she's saying. Like that energy I have that goes into bad things could be used for working out.
Lifting a barbell.
Tone up a little bit.
Lift dumbbells, don't fuck them. That's what Mom's trying to say.
Pick up weights. Don't lose it because you have AIDS.
I'm drooling. Oh my God. Holy S. Oh my God.
Everything's falling into place except for, your penis and that candy girl. But everything else is falling into place. Your tits are falling onto your stomach. Your ass is falling onto your thighs.
Don't worry about candies. After all, she is a whore.
So what that Noah's got a better smile and better abs? You can always go to the gym and tone up. I wonder what Dr. Phil says about me eating a bullet.
No! Oh, Jimmy.
I have such nice, normal parents.
They're unbelievable.
They're just nice,
they really are unbelievable.
Normal people.
They just want to spend time with Jimmy, and Jimmy blows them off.
I don't blow them off. I just, I lived at home until I was 30. I feel bad. I'm a bad son.
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, I love you. Hi, it's R. Bud Dwyer. Why don't you just take that with you? That's what I did. I felt a little bad because I couldn't get the whore. One in the mouth. Works fine. Hi, Jimmy. Kurt Cobain. That'll take care of everything.
Oh, that is really awful.
They're very uncomfortable.
I'm just devoid of worth.
It's nice, though, your mommy calls you like that.
Yeah.
To talk about whoring.
My parents always leave me nice messages, How are you? It was just when she said ladies of the evening and then Dr. Phil and tone up.
Tone up.
You could tone up.
Yeah, read between the lines.
She's almost saying, look, I understand why you have to go to whores. Do a sit-up. She's basically taking the side of women in general.
Yeah.
Saying you might want to go to the gym and tone up.
That, you read between the lines. She's being nice because it's your mom and she loves you.
Yes.
But really what is being said there is, look, you disgusting pervert. Why don't you go to the gym? Get your mind off the whores for a second and pick up something besides a sandwich. That's what Mom is saying, but she says it in that nice mom way.
In a mom
Dr.
way.
Phil, do we get rid of something, replace something, which is, what I want to do.
Jimmy, I've been listening to Dr. Phil, and he says when you get rid of something to get something. So could you not be my son anymore and Noah will be? Is that at all possible? I would like to get rid of you and have a nice, attractive son that can get the whore for free.
Noah coughs and he works out his ab muscles.
It really is depressing.
It's just coughing into a six-pack.
Probably stretches. He has that little V going down. The little V that goes under the abs, over the pubis.
So that way all all the whores for free can say, hey, where is it?
Yeah,
just follow the V.
Oh, Noah, I should be paying you. Tee-hee-hee. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's that Jimmy Norton on the phone.
$2,000, fatso.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He shan't be calling back.
Why shouldn't I charge him? He has a string of Peloponnese. God, am I worthless. Oh, Candy.
In the groove. Opie and Anthony. Do some push-ups, fatty.
This is the best show ever. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Here's Opie and Anthony when they're not awful.
Okay, terrific.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
No more of that. It's bad for you.
Hey, do we have an update from Noah? Are you still banging Candy, the porn star?
Oh, she's probably back in Cleveland.
I'm hearing that there may be an update, and this is kind of a soap opera, the Opie and Anthony Show. I guess if you're just tuning in the program, well, God, we're seeing the numbers. A lot of people tuning in every day, Anthony. Mm-hmm. So maybe a lot of people don't know that. Wow. Are these the latest pictures from Candy?
Yeah, she's got some new sites up at LADirectModels.com.
Wow.
I'm giving her a plug.
You are giving her a plug, aren't you?
I'm allowed.
Not the first time.
You banged this.
Yeah.
For free. Very nice.
Thanks, Jimmy.
This is the same girl that was in the studio?
Let's take a look. Let's take a little look-see.
See, I don't think she photographs as well as she looks in person.
Totally nude.
Totally nude.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
How old is that?
Oh, hello, there's a fine how do you do.
Well, we saw that how do you do during Cherry Darts.
Right from the
How old
back.
is she again? 20? Yeah, 20. Candy is a porn star. She's new to the business, only been doing it a short period of time, and she's from Cleveland, and she came and did some stuff for the radio show.
That's lovely. Look what you would have had to pay for,
And
Jimmy.
Nope, I ain't looking.
Oh, he's not looking.
And Jimmy took a liking to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very lovely girl. We don't really dig the porn stars usually.
Yeah.
But this one is fresh off the boat.
We like them when they're brand new porn stars.
And she looks pretty good. She looks really good, actually. And Jim was, I think it's safe to say you were hoping you could spend some time with her. You went for the freebie?
No, never went for the freebie. No.
Well, we had her grabbing your junk on the air.
But I even told you that was like, I'm like, no, I'm not deluded as to what that is.
But she grabbed your mule, and she turned kind of red. She was really into it.
I think you were hoping that perhaps after the show you could say, hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee or something.
No, I kind of knew. No, I'll tell you why. Because when she first came in, the story got brought up about how I like to spend a lot of money. She's like, what about me? And I knew immediately that was it.
That it was just about the
No,
cash.
I was never deluded about that. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I just didn't like the price she quoted me.
Yeah, that was
the only thing that annoyed me.
Well,
the only thing that annoyed me.
Yeah, Jim would have to spend $1,000 to sleep with Candy, the porn star.
Cool G.
Near the end of the show, Candy decided that Noah, our intern here, was really cute. She had a thing for Noah, the intern.
Yes.
No offense, Noah, but that's your title, the intern. He's a huge comic that was on Jay Leno.
Oh yeah, Tonight Show.
He was on the Tonight Show. And you're an intern, technically, okay? And Jim thought, he could spend some time with Candy and spend some money on Candy, and it was going to cost you $1,000. And then she said she cut you a price of $500, right?
Which I thought was very reasonable.
And as you're trying to negotiate this, Noah, the intern's banging her for free.
Yeah, that just shows you. But it does go to prove being funny is worthless on every level. It really is. I'm telling you, it is of no value.
You get girls that want to be your friend.
Exactly.
That's what you get by being funny.
A bunch of fatzos that like me.
Yeah.
Make me laugh. Ugh.
Fag hags that kind of also like funny guys.
Oh.
That's pretty much it.
So Noah brought Candy back to Hoboken and banged her all weekend long.
Although, however, had I known that, I actually would have spent the $500 if I knew she was going right back after. Just for a Hummer, and I would have left some on her. Just as
leave a little, leave a little Jimmy on her for the trip back.
We can dream, maybe someday.
Perhaps, and this isn't out of the question. Perhaps she was doing this to get free, kind of room while she worked in New York because she was going to jobs when she was staying with you.
Yeah, that was the best part about it. In between banging Noah, she was going on.
Going,
on real
the cell
jobs.
phone rings. She goes, "Oh, I got to go." She's gone for an hour. A couple hours. She comes back. She was taking care of another guy, and then she comes back to Noah's house.
How many times did you bang her in the weekend?
Yeah, like 6. But she had to cross the river every time, and she came back like 2 or 3 times, so the theory doesn't really hold up there.
No?
She had a hotel room and everything, so it's kind of a hassle.
She did have a hotel room?
Yeah, she told us she had a hotel
That's
room.
what I was just.
No, she
I wanted
liked
a
him.
little.
She just
really
liked
him.
I wanted
Noah.
it cleared out. Oh, why?
What's so hard to
wouldn't
believe?
she? I absolutely.
What's
you
so
look
hard
like
to
you walked-
believe?
That's a
I'll
shock.
tell you what's
I looked
so
like
hard.
You walked up the set of Smallville.
But she's
of course he,
but she's a porn star.
Yeah.
I have this.
But she's a young porn star, not quite jaded.
I just don't think porn stars in general like people in that way.
I don't think she's been
like she knows how to
abused enough.
separate the sex. Like she was really into the sex with Noah, and then she was doing the sex on the side to make some extra cash. And that was a little bizarre to
Not
me.
jaded enough yet.
Right. So are you guys keeping in touch still?
Yeah, we keep in touch. She sends me little text messages that are just nasty,
Oh.
pretty much amount to phone sex.
Really?
Very nice. Oh, yeah, my
Text
jacket.
sex.
Top. Yeah,
Great.
this pocket.
What does she say on the phone?
You know, I'm not nervous about it. I'll show it to you. They're nasty. They're just brutal.
Do you like it though?
Yeah. I got a little cold though over the week. That's why I was out on Wednesday.
Oh, that's the.
Oh boy.
Oh,
sure
if that's
it's
the
a
only
cold?
thing. No, if that's the only thing I walk away from last weekend, I think I win.
That little thing where you stand over the toilet, your dick sneezes green stuff.
That's next. It always starts with a little cold.
Oh, little
just a
cold.
little
Scratchy
sniffle.
My throat's a little scratchy.
Tell me you weren't thinking like,
I must be coming down with something.
Yeah. You
What's
know.
the incubation
Right.
period?
No,
there?
you stand in front of the mirror for a couple hours, examining every little bump, and you're like,
See?
that's not what I think it is it?
It starts with a little cold, and then you're wondering,
I think we're
what was
good.
this girl about after all?
She's getting tested this week.
And she's gonna
do some work.
Give you the news.
All right.
Are you
No,
a
that's
little
not my phone,
nervous?
No.
Are you a little nervous about this, Noah? I mean, her test is coming in, and
That's not age. There's no age. It wouldn't be that fast. It doesn't work that fast.
Wait, no.
Can you tell? Does it take like a while to show
takes
up?
about 10 years.
Well, no, I mean like to show up in a test if you do a blood, the HIV thing, not the.
Look at he's asking questions.
Oh,
I don't
what
know.
stupid thing did you do, assuming it was okay?
We're
Oral
fine.
sex?
Yeah, well, some of that.
you had some oral, right?
Yeah.
And without a condom, without a dental
How do you do a condom with
dam.
Dental dam.
Those are romantic.
Oh, that's horrible.
Who the
Put in
hell
your
has
dental dam?
Who the hell has ever used one of those?
No one.
Get in there and mix it up.
Right. It's just a
You can
little
have some
spit
fun with
and
this.
fluid.
All right, we're looking at Noah's phone for the text messages from
Yeah,
Candy, the
I'm
porn
gonna
star
give
from Cleveland.
you-
Oh, he's laughing. Good one.
Yeah, starting from this one, 15 to all these that are locked.
All the 15 and
I'm saving them. I'm awful.
Yeah.
No, you should save him. Are you kidding me?
Very romantic.
I know.
go to thanks now. What do you do? Hit OK?
Yeah, that's one and up.
Thanks now. The rest of my day will be filled with thoughts of you, wet and soapy.
No, that's never mind.
Water running down your body, dripping onto so many places I'd like to be touching.
Wait.
Damn you.
What, did you shower in front of her or something?
I think it came up in conversation. And
All right, how do I go to the... Do I
get
go
that
to
back out
O'Reilly?
and go to the next.
Go to 14?
Bill O'Reilly? Like to attack you with a loofah,
A
Noah.
loofah in the shower.
I want to read all these because it'll drive Norton nuts.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will, a little bit. Who are you kidding? Your dick filling my mouth. I start slowly, then wrap my lips a bit tighter, sucking harder, allowing you to slide into my mouth deep and quickly over and over again.
Are you reading something or just talking to Noah?
Yeah. He's still searching the text.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to read? Okay. You tense slightly and arch your back, grabbing my wet hair, forcing...
Bill O'Reilly.
Forcing yourself deeper down my throat. You moan loudly that you want to come in my mouth.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right.
That's nice.
And it continues. You're a bit weak, shaky even, but I don't stop. I suck vigorously. You scream, lightly letting yourself explode in my mouth. I swallow, sucking greedily, wanting more.
Opie?
Please isolate some of this. Please.
It is the... Just want to remind you, we are in the free play week.
Yeah, but they said just no live sex acts. I want you inside of me, thrusting deep, making me so moist you slid in with such ease, my warm, wet...
This wasn't such a good idea.
Quite graphic depictions.
Oh, really?
I would think.
Constricting you to stay inside, taunting you to F me harder. I think we found our cliffhanger. If you want to hear the rest of Noah the Intern's text messages, make sure you sign up for the channel and continue listening on Monday.
when it culminates in some
There's another
sticky mess.
There's another 10. I love the way you make me scream. We could say that, right? That can mean anything.
All caps.
Anything? Are there any messages about balloon knot action?
All right, wait. Something's going on here because now she just writes, "Not too shabby. You're getting better at this." So you're writing back to her.
I gave it a shot. I'm awful at that sort of thing.
Oh, you tried talking dirty over the text.
And she's being polite here.
I think I erased it. I'm not.
She says, "Not too shabby. You're getting better at this."
Oh, what did you come on? What did you say?
It was a worthless shot. I think it was something about oral sex. I gave it a try.
You spill my coffee and I pour hot coffee on your tits. No?
I've never been good at that whole thing.
Come on, what did you say?
Cyber thing. It was something about like a leaky member in places that don't belong.
That's good.
Cleaning it up for you people.
No, what did you say? It. It's cool.
I'll search for it. It's probably in my outbox.
I'm actually quite worked up now, a bit wet to say the least, and no panties is making public masturbation possible. All right. My fingers are inside my... All right. Well, hey.
Let him find the alcohol. He's still got it on the
Yeah, I want to see what he was writing.
I'm really going to nail myself.
His
with the
volley
cross
back.
because this is
Yeah.
awful.
How'd you like it in your shitter? Your turn.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for this, you sons of bitches? I would kneel over you as you lay on your back, running my dick over your lips and down your breasts, dripping all over your swollen pussy.
Dripping?
Dripping? That means you're like a little boy.
A little bit of
gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Right.
She liked it. Okay.
I make a doctor's appointment for my drippy member.
It was good. I'm not a novelist.
I'll squeeze my cock over your face like a glue gun. And if you need me caulking in the tub, just squeeze it against the...
Well, the relationship continues.
I know I'm not...
Noah the intern and the porn star. It would make a great sitcom, I think.
The rubbing it over the lips part was good, like kneeling over the face is
Yeah,
dominant.
that sort of thing.
But then trailing it down the breast, it's awkward because you're on your knees and you got to kind of scooch down on your
Yeah,
knees.
what is that?
Right.
You're on a dolly? Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, your phone sex isn't that accurate.
You're on your knees backwards going,
I'll put it in your mouth. And like a Kubrick shot, just coming down the long
dollying back as the background gets blurry. Yeah, we're going to do a push-in.
That's right. I'll put it in your mouth and then have your toes in my asshole at the same time. And we'll roll down a hill, dirty girl.
Chris, what's going on?
I got a cliffhanger for you.
We need a cliffhanger, so the people that are on the fence, not sure if they're going to continue with the show, they need something to send them over the edge, and they'll continue listening on Monday. Yes.
Yeah, send Noah to an AIDS test today and give the results on Monday.
Oh, Noah's AIDS test. Well, now, the chick is getting an AIDS test.
Yeah, that's my test, too.
Yeah, that would pretty much be his test.
All right. Can we get those results?
I'll tell you. I don't care.
I'm sure she's going to let you know.
Well, you'll know on the next text message if she starts to say, like, I can't wait to suck your cock in the hospital. I'm sure she's fine, dude.
Yeah,
it's not a cliffhanger. She doesn't have AIDS.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to come visit you again before you lose too much weight.
The cliffhanger here is if I'm ever going to get laid by a real girl again. This is every guy's fantasy, but it surprisingly doesn't play well with the ladies.
Who cares? Because they're intimidated. They know they can't do what a porn girl does. Regular girls can't.
I live with two girls. They're my roommates. So why they...
Of course. What do you expect?
Wait a minute. You brought the porn star back to the...
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I want to hear what Jack Tripper has to say here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You live with two girls. And how old are they?
They're my age. Nothing sexual, really.
Are they attractive?
I grew up with them.
But what were they saying when they saw the porn star walking around?
Oh, they did. Oh, well, they heard it. They heard the event and the action. I introduced her to some of my friends. My one friend was sick, and we just ruined her whole day. She was trying to nap. Never happened.
All of your friends are girls, by the way.
No.
I'm saying, like, that's all I'm hearing.
No,
right, so you guys are just banging and not being quiet at all?
Yeah, I got calls from my downstairs neighbors that were like, who are those guys?
You know what? I guess if you're going to bring a porn star home, I think you want the whole neighborhood to know.
Do the whole show, right?
She's a screamer.
They're going to look at you. They're going to look at you a lot
Really?
differently when you're doing your laundry in the neighborhood or picking up your Chinese food. Yeah.
With respect.
From you guys, not from the ladies. They don't like it.
Because again, that's everything that they're not.
A little threatened.
Women try to be sexy, but, porn star is sexy. Women in general try to do that, and to be measured against that, they can't hold up.
Text message. As you take out the garbage bag and put it in the trash, that's like their sexy line. As you wash the car and go shopping.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll wear a little house coat and flip-flops for you. Yuck.
Yeah. Groovy. This is your setup.
Yeah. I would go for Joyce DeWitt.
Really?
I got nothing. Nothing.
Great.
She's cute.
Come and dance on our
Come and fall on our floor. Grab your chest and shock the crowd.
Oh, my God.
Two's company, too.
Sorry. That's what you're left. I was going for the aorta joke.
Cancel our series, too.
Another episode where they get all confused about what the other one's saying.
Yeah. Chrissy said she's positive. That'd be like the 2000 version. Three's Company.
I heard her say she's positive.
All right, Noah.
There's
the update. He's still
cliffhanger
in touch with the porn star.
Or like a time-lapse camera on my dick. See what goes on.
See what rots on it.
Yeah, it's cute.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, guys.
Sure he's fine.
Of course he is. I wouldn't even have worn a bag. That's the difference between me and him.
Yep, you wouldn't have.
No, I would have laughed at it.
Yeah, but he won't use you won't use a bowl from the kitchen here.
It's not fucking the bowl.
Exactly.
Just eating out of it.
Mon âne est de façon insensée fuckable. My ass is insanely fuckable. Aimeriez-vous pincer ma tarte frémissante d'amour? Would you like to pinch my quivering love pie? Mes seins sont comme 2000 ampoules de watt. My breasts are like 2,000 watt light bulbs. Aimeriez-vous jouer l'air dans Tokyo? Would you like to play Tune in Tokyo? Seulement Opie and Anthony pouvant satisfaire mon besoin pour la géante, palpitante, la viande d'homme américaine. Only Opie and Anthony can satisfy my need for giant, pulsating American man meat.
Here's Opie and Anthony when they aren't stinking.
Ooh, who took their shoes off? It's a little stinky in here.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
Rob the trucker. What's up, Rob?
Hey, I listen to y'all show, man, every day. I love it. And what I was going to say was that y'all were talking about prison pussy. Scott Peterson's going to be some prison pussy, ain't he?
Yeah, probably.
He'll be a popular guy.
Yeah.
I guess they keep all them alone, though. It's so hard to really get at these people, except Dahmer. He was an easy target.
I heard that was over. Dahmer wasn't even killed over his crimes, but over something
stupid.
In a prison line, he cut somebody. Some disrespect in jail, they killed him over.
That's jail disrespect. You can't do that.
That's what I heard.
But yeah, I was watching the news, and they said they did interviews with some of the prison inmates up there, and they said he wasn't going to make it. They were going to kill him.
They always say that, though, but for the most part, these guys always wind up just doing fine in prison.
Although they get their hands on him. The guy did kill his pregnant wife and baby. They probably would... I
know, but there's been more horrific crimes than that.
They don't like baby killers in prison, though.
No, they don't. I mean, as much as we find it hilarious...
Not all of we.
Oh, yeah.
Most of we.
It's a big fat we, all four of us.
No, most of we. I'm still trying to understand this whole thing. I'm trying to understand this obsession.
There he goes. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Isn't that horrible?
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was a great clip.
Sounds of Christmas Eve.
Well, you want me to play some Christmas?
Give me a little Christmas song.
Well, we need. I don't think we have any instrumentals, though, do we?
Come on, Ben's looking.
Oh, there he goes. Look at his hair is all
normal.
Oh, Ben's really nervous in the other studio trying to find the instrumental Christmas music.
Ben doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a mess.
He knows what he's
bumbling around, looking for a fan to comb his hair with.
He knows what he's doing.
No, it was great. It was insane.
All right, Danny, start up the music. Let's see if this works here. Derek, start up the music.
Christmas Eve. How long ago was that?
I don't know.
Was it 2 years ago?
Has to be, right?
Or was it just last year? Has to be 2 years ago.
I'll bet your grandma and grandpa know.
I bet they do.
What the hell is this?
Gary Hoey.
What song is it, though?
Is Gary Hoey
Drummer
coming
Boy.
this year?
The little drummer boy?
It doesn't sound drummer boyish yet. Oh, here we
Doesn't
go.
sound very Christmassy. Gary Hoey rocks. It's like an 80s hairband rock type of rock.
That Mr. Grinch version he does is fantastic.
It really is. We ought to actually play that.
Yeah, mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Rumpa-pum.
Wait, do they have that one in there?
Rumpa-pum. Me and my boat. Oh.
Oh, man.
Came back a lot lighter than I went out. Pa-rumpa-pum-pum.
Won't have to listen to her bitch anymore. A rumpa-pum-pum. Give back those expensive baby toys. A rumpa-pum-pum.
Won't have to put up with crying noise. Pa-rumpa-pum-pum.
Return those Legos and buy a gift for Amber. I wish that would rhyme. Oh, little empty crib, pa-rumpa-pum-pum. Grandma and Grandpa's tears, pa-rumpa-pum. Boo-hoo, what could have been, pa-rumpa-pum-pum. What he did to his son.
You can hear the splash, pa-rumpa-pum-pum. Hope I brought enough gas, pa-rumpa-pum-pum. Oh, man.
Connor giggles. Pum-pum. Little baby feet just kicking her tummy tum-tum.
Oh, no. Pa-rumpa-pum-pum. He was cute in the sonogram. Pa-rumpa-pum-pum. Rumpa-pum-pum. Rumpa-pum. Now I say goodbye, pa-rumpa-pum-pum. Gonna craft an alibi, pa-rumpa-pum-pum.
That is really awful.
There he goes. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry effing Christmas.
It's a tough one to go unprepared on. It's such an odd beat.
Yes, it certainly is. Everyone, have a Peterson Christmas.
Yeah.
No lights on that house this year.
Nope.
No,
sir.
No little patter of footsteps going to the Christmas tree with wonder in his eyes. Yeah. Maybe a little salt water and coral. Not much else.
Maybe there'd be a little bite taken out of an oyster.
Left for Santa. Oh, Jesus.
Soggy stockings wrapped around her neck with gas.
I just don't get it. I just don't get this obsession
That is horrible.
that you guys have.
Oh my God, is that horrible?
Just explain to me why. That's all I need to know. Why?
That's what Grandma's saying. Why?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, heard you the first time. Can I help you? Yeah, that's me. Yeah? What do you mean served? Divorce? That bitch! Here's Opie and Anthony when they don't suck.
Good for what ails you. What?
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
We did get 3 more Lacey songs in.
Those
Are they real songs or parodies?
I don't know. We haven't listened to them. We didn't have time
I haven't
today.
heard these.
We'll try the first one. We Remember Lacey.
Ugh, already. Kenny G.
She lived, she loved.
Good already.
She lifted us when we were down. She laughed and hugged and showed us how to love every child. She knew where she was headed, and she knew someday she'd be gone straight to heaven,
By way of the ocean.
where princess angels live on.
Chorus.
She dreamed tall dreams.
Horrible.
And made most of them.
Why are we getting none of these people on the phone? They stink, and I don't like it.
Star high in the sky, her light will forever shine through.
Oh. All right. Enough of that one.
Why do we have none of these guys on the phone?
Yeah, who was that guy?
Are we trying to get these people on the phone
I
that are writing these stupid songs?
Can you go to drippingnonsense.com and download that?
Huh?
Steve said he's been contacting them, and little luck.
Well, then say it's the Greg and Tony show. Greg and Tony in New York or whatever. They want to have you on and talk about your song.
Are you trying to say we have a bad reputation
Your
as Opie
reputation
and Anthony?
stinks. You're lucky I come on.
Really
You guys
does.
are creeps. All you do is make Peterson jokes. If I wrote a tribute, I wouldn't want it. Who? The guys that had sex with... Yeah, I'm sure they
I haven't made one Peterson joke.
You haven't, but you haven't turned mics off either, so you're equally responsible. You allowed the crimes to happen.
You just tore down the third wall.
Opie,
you just tore down the third wall.
This for you.
You just broke one of the rules of the show.
What was that?
You tore down the third wall and explained what goes on here.
What goes on here?
How did Lacey teach us to love, by the way?
I don't know. She taught me to laugh.
All right, here's another Lacey song. It's just called Lacey Song.
Lacey's song. Well, that's the easiest way.
Wait, didn't we just play
bells. More bells and sap.
Yes. Those aren't bells, those are the chains that were weighing her down.
Bells equaling on the way down.
Sap.
It's your smiling face that I can't do.
Do they say swollen face or smiling face?
I think it was smiling.
Let's see what it rhymes with.
Kidding.
I think that constitutes a Lacey joke. Stop it and see if we can figure out what the rhyme's going to be after she says.
It's your smiling face.
That still sounds like swollen face.
It's your smiling
Smiling
face. Now covered with tape.
Oh. Well, you continue.
That I can't erase.
I can't replace.
All right.
There's a special
From my mind.
that we hold together.
You're not even rhyming.
It's the way you laugh. It's the way you cry.
What?
No one even knows how she laughs.
Yeah.
Warm embrace.
Hold me forever.
Who's she hugging, an anchor?
Where's the chorus?
You are the light in all my darkness.
What? Who? Is this about Lacey?
My heart is lost
Whining
without your love.
So bad.
Your smile can reach around
This couldn't be about Lacey. Oh, yeah, she did say smiling face. Did she say Lacey, though?
I didn't hear one Lacey in that.
Nah, these people just sending in love songs saying that they're tributes.
Jack off. Who sent that piece of crap in?
I want to get that guy on the phone who sang that one song.
Remembering Lacey.
We got to hear it again.
John Stark.
We got another one?
Mama, this for you. You.
The Woodblock, very popular. The Lacey song.
This might be the Remembering Lacey, right?
That's it?
The original?
Yeah, this is the
Oh, yeah,
original.
here's the one
We got to play it. All kidding aside, folks.
All kidding aside.
Remembering Lacey, how her smile would make you smile. Remembering Lacey, how she loved, there's no denial. Now the angels hold her gently, and little Connor's with her too. And she smiles and says, we're alright, and we send our love to you. So full of life and happiness was pretty Lacey's life.
Yeah!
With little Connor on the way, just made things seem so right. Still the two of them together, from the start to heaven's door. And she smiles and says, we love you, to the one she's loved before. The tears that fell made flowers bloom on earth in heaven too. And little Connor runs and picks them. Mama, these for you. Now the angels are preparing special tributes from afar. As you gaze into the heavens, look, the Lacey Connor star.
The Lacey Connor Reef.
All right.
This song is awful.
Oh, Lazy Connor Reef. Oh, that's funny. Oh, what a drippy douchebag. Oh, God, are these people awful.
Thanks. We're getting instant feedback. Thanks. I got that fucking song stuck in my head for another day.
Mama, these for you. For you. Oh, that's what Scott said. This is for you.
Was that the only other songs?
Yeah, we're
no
done
more
with
serious
this.
ones. Yeah,
we're done with this.
Lazy Connor Reef.
So horrible.
Oh.
All right.
I really hope that guy finds out that your vain attempt at a heart tugger has given us hours and gales of laughter. Thank you, stupid.
Next tragedy. Maybe that one will take off.
Yeah, maybe that one you can latch onto and seem like you're a concerned, deep artist, you fuck.
This email from Cervic Construction says, "Hey, Lacey, you scratched my anchor."
Cervic Construction. Called from Texas. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm a free play convert, and this has got to be the most vile 7 cents I've ever spent in my
Yeah, it
entire
really
life.
is awful.
Yeah.
We agree.
It's only 7 cents a day, sir.
Hey, man, I'm spreading the virus via the U.S. Postal Service. I'm a rural carrier.
Oh, great, man.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
Did he say rural carrier?
Mail carrier, probably.
Oh.
Remembering Lacey.
Smile make you smile. Like he big build up at the end. The Lazy piece star.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we'd all enjoy watching his trial.
The verdict was death as they strap him to the gurney.
And there's some angels waiting for you on your journey. There's no angels, unless it's like walking in prophecy.
Now that would be a fun angel to hang with.
No one is watching her and welcoming her like it's a big welcoming party in heaven.
No.
They see that shit all the time. Get in line, bitch. Welcome to heaven. Stand in line.
Aren't enough sweet angels to take care of every person?
Yeah. Let's have a party in their honor and coddle them. Hold them. She's in angel arms.
They're like a hot nightclub. You got to be dressed right. Gotta be the right people.
Exactly. No one's gonna want her in the club. That big fucking pregnant housecoat dripping wet, killing everybody's vibe. Jesus. We know who you are. We saw the news, big shot.
She couldn't even go out anyway. You can't find a babysitter. Little Connor.
Yeah, he's too young to get in.
Yeah. But her smile can make us smile.
Yeah. Remembering the way she loved. How'd she love?
The laughs.
Yeah, the laughs.
All right, we'll play this again.
Remembering Benny, his gossip makes you smile.
He's herking and jerking.
And look, and little Connor picks up his phone and says, "Mama, this for you."
And Ben just shakes his head.
The Ben Sparks messy hair. Remembering Ben's toilet. All the brown under the seat.
It looked like Bosnia as he shit and threw up on his feet.